we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sanya? The water is refreshing. Try where you get that from. No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. You like it? Clean water. Located at 20 Syndom Commercial Old Harbour Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations and welcome to the Sports Desk. The name is,
The name is Christopher. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to wonderful listeners.
yes, indeed.
Should be a busy day today.
Yeah, man. Today we have a business for touch. One of them should be Rodolph Speed, who should be dropping in anytime before the program done, and he'll be interacting with you. So line up on the question, see, man.
Yeah. And if you call before he comes, then you can call again to ask.
Yeah, man. Once the Rodolph comes in. As a matter of fact, with me and the matter this man, he said one of the things that he wants to hear, him say, I'm always hear people on my program attack, I go like them football. So it would be interesting to hear from the public, the sports desk public, what would be the strategy where we take in the second leg, yes. So you never know, you might hear a strategy and adapt it. Yes. So listen out for him. Another thing happening, stadium. I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, heard the story last.
Yeah. Say it dropped from level 1 to level 2. But while we speaking, Jamaica gone 180 3 against the Westerners Academy.
That's a century.
John Camp just chipped down the wicket and lost a ball from 9 to 12. So John, who missed the last game because of injury, back in this game now for his second second 100 in the tournament. And who knows? He's not doing his cause any harm at all to get it back.
I think it's almost most big.
Most big. Yeah, Craig now. Craig like Johnny good here. So let's see if he gets
hope does look at thing. I know they want some of the white man. He comes in. They would go back.
Well, it depends on who else they plan to leave out.
Yeah.
All right, so we understand that the track is moved from level 1 to level 2. We want to hear who I go. I talked to the day trace president. He said maybe after track.
Yeah, I'm thinking from a neophyte standpoint in my head that it's just a matter of inspection. So they just decided even if the track wasn't relayed, they would have inspected it and brought it down to the in the case. So yeah, that's just my thought.
They are supposed to be having some meeting, so he'll be. And then there's one surprise. I'm not ready to say who yet. Yeah, because a lot of what? Yeah, whoop. They got Gil said. They depend on whether it comes or not. So we could take the first one now. And see how early Mr. Rodolph, the man of the month, dropping. Hello. We take the first one. I'll start. Hello.
We're not hearing anything at all.
I'll start with that.
Give an open line.
Drop.
All right. 615-2841. That's 615-2841 or 676-6968. 676-6968. And remember, even if you call now, when Mr. Speed comes back, then you would be able to call and make the suggestions to him. or ask him any question or two. So don't say, listen, I'm going to wait because you're not allowed to call twice, but because this would be an exception now. So you would be able to call a regular call to discuss your regular sport, but then you could call back and interact with Mr. Speed. So call through and let your voice be heard. That's 615-2841, 615-2841, or 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard. So you call it.
Yeah, I call Mr. Speed. He say him can't come in, but him can. As a star, Mr. Speed say him he can't be live. Because yeah, suppose him busy, but he can be by phone. What I want to know is if we can take calls to interact with Mr. Speed while him. So while him on, we can have other callers on the line. All right, so call him now. So there you go, people. You can interact with Mr. Speed. The minute he's on now, we make it. What else has happened in the sporting world? But I hear the argument. I come back. Oh, play with that. We love it.
Why the man massacre you after one? They know this man not going to do well with your argument.
Listen, people, you can dominate and not play better. If you're dominating, you're playing better. That's why me say from the scoreline now change, you're not dominating.
They said the man massacre you against the bars.
Not doing a great
Yes, not doing a great job at all of defending the argument.
You can't be dominating and not play better.
You can't ball me off the park and not the play.
No, that's why I mean you're not. That's why my argument is for you to be dominating me, the scoreline has to be changed. What you're dominating is not me. You're dominating the ball. Possession you're dominating. But if the scoreline now change, how you dominate? That is like a boxer who a bag of thump and them now catch me, and say I'm dominating. You're not dominating me, brother. You're throw thump on me a dog, you're not dominating.
Take up him can't manage ball.
Yeah. So you can't be dominating and not playing. No, that's rubbish.
I do understand.
If you're going to work with my argument, big man,
I understand the argument.
you have to work with the thing.
Yeah.
You are not dominating me with the scoreline that change. So when you are dominating another game,
Why?
you have ball possession, but you're not dominating. The
Man,
score can't be nil and nobody are
Man
dominating.
said Paris Saint-Germain dominate Liverpool, play them off the park, but Liverpool play them.
No. Take up my argument.
Yes.
If you are dominant, for you to be dominant, the score has to be reflected. So I, as a batsman, can't say me a dominate a bowler, but I don't. And as a boxer, me can't say me a dominate the other boxer by throwing thump into the man. No. Me I fear the scores have to be changed.
Do better with the man argument.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I'm going to get a throw over the years.
Yeah, that was not cool. What were they?
Yeah, man. I think yeah, man. We're taking a call and we have Mr. Speed.
I'm not sure what's happening. But Mr. Speed says he will come and he genuinely wants to hear tactics, how we can beat this team for those that you see. What's happening, Esther? We have him now? All right, so we're still sticking around out here. Yeah.
Is there any call there in the meantime? People still are. Yes, Papa. Messi is here. By the way, we never said that. I'm from that. Messi is here.
He is?
With Inter Miami. Aren't the team? Isn't the team here now?
No, my understanding is that. Well, we can ask.
Well, the coach Mascherano said Messi will be a part of the squad, and they will determine tomorrow if he's going to start the game or come on the bench. Yeah. So he's a part of the match day squad.
But we're not getting him.
So Messi will be here.
All right, go on.
So that's no longer a worry. Messi is a part of this. Not just coming to support the team, he will be a part of the match day squad for the game tomorrow. The coach said, tomorrow now, and they're coming sometime today. Tomorrow now, they will determine if he's going to start or come from the bench. So you know that is that is not a question whether Messi will be here or not. He will be here and he will be a part of the match day squad. So that is good. So the persons who were waiting, as this guy, gentleman that's not taking, is a big Messi fan. You understand what court is. Don't get a ticket, my boss. May say his hair can't afford to let this opportunity slip and don't be able to see the court live and direct. I know quite a few persons who are traveling from America. We're not regular travelers. They are not, I'm not talking, I know one person who travels very regular. But with quite a few persons I'm talking about, they're not regular travelers, so they don't, but they're coming to the game. They are Jamaicans who migrated, and they said they won't miss this opportunity to watch Lionel Messi. And they did go to the Jamaican game in America, but they're saying to watch Messi as a Jamaican in the national stadium will be like a dream come true. So 615-2841, that's 615-346-7669. All right, so they want us to go to the regular people after, since we're struggling to get the speed online. That's what we do. We go to the phone line.
Understand Mr. Speed is online.
Oh, we have Mr. Speed.
Sir Speed.
Hi, how are you, sir?
How are you doing, big man? The man at the moment.
The most difficult man to get now in Jamaica.
No, me, I know it. I find it is difficult.
How many times a day your phone been ringing over the last week? Yeah, I tell you, man. Everybody want to be your friend for the last week, and if you run for election, you can't lose at all.
You mean the Prime Minister?
Here you go. You're not so inclined. Anyway, I told my listeners earlier that you wanted to find out how many potential coaches are in the public who can give some advice. Oh, for me, this. Yeah, man. I tell them say you are not new, you are not against some advice.
No, that's not that.
So anybody can call in right now. How long you have? Maybe half an hour or so, and if we can squeeze a few more minutes, we can.
No, but there-
Oh, you're going till 2. All right. So anybody who wants to interact with Mr. Speed, ask any question about this game. Tactics, whether them if you are them not if you for the first game. And you can have that interaction. The number to call in are 615-2841 or 676-6968. So call any one of those numbers right now. 676-6968. We could take the first break now, Asdar, so that we don't interrupt it on the one away.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
150.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports morning show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so based on my understanding, it's the 676-6960. So that is where you have to call if you want to be on the net at the same time as the most important one in the country. 676-6960. We have a call. All right, Mr. Speed is still there.
Yes.
All right, who's the call? Hello. Hello. Oh Lord, not today.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Sean from
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Sean from
Yeah, man. You have we're hearing an echo.
You turn off now. So I'm not sure. What may I hear the echo to me? I hear the echo.
The echo seemed to be gone.
Yeah. Mr. Speed, you want to tell Mr. Speed what strategy you should use for the game tomorrow night? You have 30 seconds.
No, we can't tell Mr. Speed that, I'm not even know. Sir, I'm going to be on the same now. Mr. Speed is a professional level, professional licensed coach. I can't tell him nothing, man.
Mr. Speed.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Oh, this man can't help you none at all, Baba.
You can't, man.
No, I can only talk about a little bit what I know. That's a little bit observation for the game tomorrow. But recognize, correct me if I'm wrong, so there's a little bit of intention or similarity to play something like of what Nottingham Forest does. Not a lot of interest in possession, but leaving about what 6 or 2 players back with the 2 midfielders and the back four, but leaving the 4 players up front. Usually Nottingham Forest leave Hudson die.
No man, you have to make the point quicker, man. You get me? Yeah, just get to the Chiefs. Got enough people want to talk.
Mr. Speed said he's going to help.
Only thing I want to say is that we just unfortunately missing, our Cavaliers unfortunately missing a Chris Wood. Not a lot of the players them not do well as a target. So when King them and Ling them clear the ball, it just things. So that alone we can say want to work on. They need to do better when the ball clear, because we're not going to that build up something there. It's dangerous. So we don't mind the playing it out long and fast as you can.
Big man, just get to the point, now, man. Get up on the phone 3 minutes a week. Then no man, you're not something fast enough. All right.
You can call back. You're Shams.
Yeah,
you can call back.
Mr. Speed, where you have to say to that?
Right. So he mentioned Nottingham Forest. So what he's really saying is that try and dominate without the ball, which is what they have been doing in the English Premier League for the whole of the season. They left some people off the pitch. They have enough back and then play within 2-3 passes and then in the 18-yard box of the opponent. So that is what he was suggesting. And he also suggests that we should retain more of the ball when we win it. We give it up back too easy. Two good observations. Very good observation.
All right. So we are working with our first man. 6766968. All of the football minds that we claim say them know the ball. You have to call upon this number 6766968. I watched the game. Zidane, you have any question?
Yeah, man. I want to ask him. Look, it seems as if Messi might very well appear for this encounter. I'm surely your plan must be a little bit different this time around. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we actually had a plan. I mean, initially because we thought he was going to play against us. Remember that he would have sit out the game before.
Yes.
And then he would have been on the bench in the following game. But when they went down to 10 man, it still didn't come on. So we thought, okay, he's gonna need a game.
Yeah.
You know, to get back in some sort of shape and what better game than to use our game. But then he didn't. He sit out the game afterwards. He sit out the game afterwards. They went down to 10. He didn't come on, but they won the game still 1-0. So I was, optimistic after that game on Sunday that he would come because, come on, Messi loves to play football.
Yes.
That is one of the key things about him. People don't realize that's one of the players who play every single opportunity that he.
Yeah, man, he's obsessed with playing. Yes.
And that is why I thought he would come. So we were always thinking, okay, he's gonna come. I'm not the type of coach to say, Messi don't come so I can't win. No, I'm not that type of person because that don't help anybody. Don't help us in the long run. We're still in a development period, so I think we should get to play against the best all the time so that it will inspire a generation of young players to start the game. I'm hoping like 10,000 kids start to play tomorrow after,
Yeah. Yeah, man, wonderful.
All right, 6766968. All the sports desk coaches, Mr. Speed is here prepared to take some advice as to how to go about it tomorrow. There are many people who feel that the game wasn't refereed the way they would have liked. Let's put it as politically correct as what say?
Well, I mean, my big problem with VAR, basically, goal line technology is fine because it tells if the ball go over or not. The problem that I have is when you have to make decisions and you have to make judgment calls. So, yes, based on the current rules, because they change back the offside rule, based on the current rules, the player would have been in an offside position. But that's not the only part of the rule. There's a part of the rule, was he affecting play, whatever, did he throw off anybody by what he did, that became a judgment call.
Yeah.
So
And
the referee...
yeah. No man, keep going.
Oh, okay. So the referee in his wisdom, the referee in his wisdom, the referees are all different. We will learn to coach against referee idiosyncrasies, right? They are all different referees. Every referee is different. And we train to coach against them. People probably don't know. So this referee says he gives the benefit of the doubt all the time to the defending team. That's fine. That's his thing, right? Another referee gives the benefit of the doubt to the attacking team because the whole idea is for goals to be scored. So you say that's a different referee.
Yeah.
My opinion is that there was other calls. So say he's right. Let us say he's right. There was other calls, like the handball leading up to the second goal that they scored on us, and there was a penalty shot where the ball was clearly the hand of the Inter player was at shoulder height when the ball hit his thigh and hit his hand. I've seen those calls for penalty. My point is that referee, who is unique in his own right, did not get a chance to adjudicate on those two scenarios, and that is what is wrong with VAR. Too much different opinions making the decision.
Yeah, it's still referees doing that. Referees ref games differently. That you watch the Arsenal Man U game. Was it Arsenal where the ball went? I don't know. It's not Arsenal, but there was a game over the weekend when the ball went over, hit the thigh of a defender, then hit his hand, and it wasn't called and it wasn't reviewed either.
Right. So that's my problem. So the VAR man who is in the booth is making some decisions, but then when he's ready, he sends the man in the middle to make a decision. I'm just saying, then you're going to have inconsistencies in the ruling. It's better for the man, the person in the middle, to keep on making these mistakes, or get them all right, or get some right or wrong. But at least you know that one person is trying to be fair.
So you're saying once there's a situation, then they should call the referee over to the man.
Correct. If they call him one time, they should call him all the time.
Okay.
The other thing is that you can have a call for 7 minutes. You must cut it off at 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So you got to keep the call going to half hour. I mean, it was ridiculous the amount of time it takes to make a call.
Hold on, Kat. We're getting texts that they're not getting through on the line. You know? We're getting texts that the 676-6968 number is people not getting it. It's saying the personal attention that they're getting a recording. So we can do something about it. Or they're working at it. 6766968, keep trying. Mr. Speed just said the problem when we have to have you on one line and others on another line.
Yeah, man. Sorry, but I couldn't make it because trust me, I have some stuff now to do.
Is the bleachers completely sold?
No, I think there's tickets almost everywhere. VVIP, I think maybe only grandstand sold out. I'm not sure, but there's tickets in the grandstand. There's the platinum tickets and there's the VVIP. I'm sure those are still. Premium bleachers is not sold out, and definitely bleachers is not.
All right.
So there's a lot of tickets.
Tell us what is the premium ticket and the cost.
The platinum ticket is $350 US, and they fet your feed, you give your drinks. I don't know what kind of drinks, but they do.
Okay, and there's a sponsor come up with that. And what is the VVIP and what's the cost and what does that get you?
VVIP is $150. Yes, you get that snack and probably something to drink, and you sit right around the royal box, either beside or behind.
Okay, wonderful.
That's the best seat in there.
Yeah, man.
More
Indeed.
people trying to get through on the lines. They're getting a recording. 676-6968. This shouldn't be the day when the lines are giving problems. But we can't do anything about it from this side. But keep trying. And hopefully we can, one of you can say something that Mr. Speed take on.
Yeah, and there's also the box.
Yes.
The top, those are, I'm not sure what the prices of those are, but those are, I think there's one more for sale. I think the rest has gone. Then there is the platinum, the premium bleachers.
Yeah.
There are some tickets there too, right? You know, right in front of the grandstand. That's where that is.
Right.
And then they have the regular bleachers, which lots of tickets are there to be sold.
All right.
On the match day, we'll be selling tickets at the venue. There will be like 5,000 bleacher tickets only. That's the only tickets we'll have on the match day to be sold.
That's tomorrow. We understand that somebody has gotten through. Hello.
Yeah, Ocean.
Oh, shipping port.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, blessed.
You're
I
hearing?
have two questions.
Yes.
Come on, clearly.
Lift your voice a little.
I have two questions for Mr. Speed. You hear me?
Yeah.
Mr. Speed, you hear me?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, two questions. The first one, we stopped my notice in the game. With the exit of Chanel Thomas to Montego Bay United, we said the exploit of Chanel Thomas over the years, but was that sanctioned by Cavaliers?
Yes.
Because in the game, I think Chanel Thomas was missing in that game.
If Shannon Thomas was what?
He said that a Shanil Thomas type player was
Somebody
missing.
of his ability was missing in that game. Up front.
Maybe. But you have to remember, say, the person who replaced Shannon Thomas scored 8 goals in the competition, just like Shannon Thomas. And we actually won the Caribbean Cup without him. So nobody in our team is going to agree with you that he was a must to have in the team. But he's a quality.
No, I'm not talking about Shanil Thomas. I'm talking about somebody that's the ability of Shanil Thomas. But anyway, make a move on.
The next question in that position was Wayne Atkinson, who was the Caribbean Player of the Year last year. That Wayne Atkinson was in that same position. But he used Shanil to play.
I don't think Shippingport means ability. He's saying ability, but I think he more means the style of play. What, right, Shippingport?
Goal scoring ability. But
No,
next question.
No, Mr. Speed is saying that
Mr. Speed.
he matched him in terms of goals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sheffield Stein match him in terms of goal. And Shanil got the ball in it. Sorry, Stein got the ball in the net in the tie too. It was just disallowed.
All right, give me the other question, Shipping.
The next one is do Cavaliers have a gym where the players work out in the gym? Because we saw each time they get the ball, they're smaller than the Miami players. They're bulkier than them, and them easily bounce them off the ball.
Yeah, I mean, gym alone is not the reason why people get strong. There's the diet from your born. There's the care nutritionist we have assigned to you, and just the whole will that people would want to get that bulky. I mean, Jamaicans and our whole, they have to really fight them for them to physical work. It's just how we think and how we go about it. But we're working towards it. It's a work in progress. And a lot of those players would have been professional players for 15 years, you know. Different environment. We try, but we're not able to cope with those.
All right, Shippingport, remember you can call back. We want to free up the line so that others can get through on it. Yeah? But immediately after Mr. Speed is out, you can call back for what we call
Two good questions.
Two good questions. You like them questions then?
Yeah.
All right. 6766968. Somebody else can call and get through. Now it appears that the line is gremlin free. So we go back on. Hello.
Yeah, well, this is Driver.
Yeah, Driver, how you do?
Don't stop at all.
Yeah, I have to stop quick and do this fast. As you would normally say. Mr. Speed, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah, good. Quickly. How about with the passing ability of Mr. King? I'm shooting straight to the point. How about using Mr. King in a more midfield position than ultra defense? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, lots of time.
Because we in the football world have thought about it and talked about it many times.
No, but we have played King at midfield a lot of time for Cavalier. So
No, in this game I'm talking. The fact that we say, with his passing ability, the fact that we realize that this team that we're going to be playing is not as fast as some of the teams that we played before. Use him in that position, you know, to get some good passes of the front men, you know, in this game as opposed to other games.
Hold the line, Mr. Speed. Don't answer that. We are up on a break. We'll come back in a minute first.
The national budget is everybody's business because it impacts every Jamaican. The time brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is
1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Brazil legend Ronaldo has pulled out of the race to be the president of the country's football association after finding closed doors to his candidacy. The 48-year-old, who was capped 98 times, was planning to challenge Federation of the Brazilian Football CBF president Arnaldo Rodrigues. Rodrigues' term runs until March 2026, and the president election must take place in the next 12 months. Ronaldo had pledged to recover the prestige of the national team when he announced his original intention. Stand Brazil record 5-time winners of the World Cup last won the competition in 2002 and reached the semifinals in 2014. And that's your Sports Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Danjel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876 929 9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal! Fosrich Financing.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, man, driver, you're back. Mr. Speed, you're still here as well. Hello?
Yes,
yeah, man, with a question about Richard King. Richard King, yeah. In midfield, yeah. Go ahead.
Your response, Mr. Speed.
Yeah, man. We know that Richard King can play at number 6, right? But remember, we lost one of our best defenders, the Mount Pleasant, at the start of the season. So that idea that you have is brilliant, and we're thinking about it. But the truth is, when you lose two of your better defenders, we really only have one more season defender than Giovanni Leng. So to move out things from around the back and put him in there could be a risk. The other thing that we looked at is that he can start there, no have to stay there. He'll probably see some of that this season. And also, I know that he's very special playing centre half. I'm not so sure that he's special playing number 6, and we wanted to ensure that he showcased that at his best. So, I mean, he can move forward with his career.
Indeed, that's a brilliant response.
I understand, but I'm going to help the coach your team today. The fact that you must score to win and go through, you must get some passes to the forward. So you have to take a risk today. You don't take it any other time, you're going to have to take it today.
But we must not concede, if we concede the type thing.
It's over.
Got you.
Right.
One other quick thing, quickly. I'm not in agreement with we quoting US dollars all the time when we play matches in Jamaica. I can't remember going elsewhere and here. And I understand that yes, you go online and you're going to quote US, but why is it that Jamaicans are being quoted US dollars for the ticket? I don't want the answer of the equivalent. Don't give it the equivalent. But why is it so?
No, I mean, look, that's not. It wasn't really like our intention to do that because we are initially quoted in Jamaica. But I think it is so much easier for reconciliation purposes, exchange rate differences. We have people buying from overseas and all that. And I think that is why they settled on a US figure. I mean, it's not legal tender, but Jamaica does allow
there you go.
us to trade in.
Here's where I want to get, yeah.
All right, driver. Remember, you can call back after 12. Here?
Yeah, man. But one other quick question. The match is for today. The match for today, when you go to the stadium, those tickets will be quoted in US dollars or Jamaican?
Match is tomorrow.
Match is not today.
No, sorry, tomorrow. Sorry. For tomorrow. You said the bleachers ticket will be available. Will those tickets be available in Jamaican dollars?
Jamaican, because they'll be a mood set up, and those will be straight Jamaican. Those will not.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, big man. Cool.
All right, just to follow up on.
So the line free. Let me just give the numbers because you know how I go with this line. Somebody have to off before others can come on it. 676 6968 676 6968. Get in a question to Mr.
Yeah, over the last year or so, and I'm a big fan of him as well, Adrian Reed Jr. I think he has shown some real quality, and some Portuguese, or at least a Portuguese club, looked at him. The fact that he was called for the national team, he didn't play as well. That shows how much potential he has. The fact that you have him, it made the decision easier not to play your central defender in midfield, right?
Definitely. In addition, we also had Ronaldo Barrett, who was an outstanding central midfielder. He has gone on to a club overseas, though.
Yes.
I think it's Portugal. So yeah, so those decisions and you have seen the tremendous improvement like a Shamar Watson and a Allen in central midfield again. I mean, at the end of the match, Busquets gave his shirt to Allen. I don't know if we can talk the same way. You mark me so well.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was the growth of those other players, which didn't necessitate us to put King in that position.
All right, we understand. We have another one. Send him through a star. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Correction. Yeah.
Correction. Mr. Speed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. You don't know, but I'm going to let you know. I'm going to inform you today. I am your very far cousin, but your cousin anyhow. You're here. We're family.
Really? You know, I start listening to you when you come on the radio now, because I don't know if I feel good thing about me or bad thing. But anyway, respect my cousin.
All right. Let's get down to serious business now. I must say congratulations for the performance last week, and I know they won't be as open as they were last week based on what they see that Cavaliers has to offer. But I think youth and speed is still your greatest asset, and whatever tactic that you are putting or seeking to employ, youth and speed has to be the focal point. This Inter Miami team is very slow. They run like molasses. So with the crowd behind you tomorrow, I think speed will be the greatest asset to use against them.
Your response, Mr.
Right. So the whole idea is to probably create some foot races, and he's correct. But the thing is that these players we're playing against are so smart. They are really smart. I remember seeing Almaro break away, and then instantly two of them put him in a corridor. They just if anybody know about corridor defending, they just put him in a corridor. So and because he's left footed, then they didn't allow him to cross the ball. And they put him in a corner, and him just kind of tire out. And then they won the ball from him. One was in front, one was back. They're not letting him cross, they're not letting him come back, put back, because the players are really, really smart players. And they compensate a lot with that smartness and know that they have.
All right. Any other question or comment?
Yes. One question. Any reason given for? I get to understand that they won't be having a press conference. Any reason for that?
I don't know. I know they're coming in late this season, so they're not training either. So maybe that is the reason. But they have so much money, whatever they find is going to pay that and move on.
Or there's a fine if you don't. Yeah, man. There's a fine for not keeping a press conference.
Yeah.
Most professionals.
Yeah. So the man about us flying, pay the fine for no press conference and then take it on.
I can't afford the fine. And I can't afford not coming 48 hours before the game, because I'm fine for the whole thing.
Oh, well, you can't afford that now. You will be able to afford it Friday morning, sure.
All right, correction. We're taking some others.
I remember correction, you can't call back after 2 o'clock, here.
Yeah, a lot of people saying they're trying to get on, so we're trying to free.
Yeah, man, as many people as we can speak. 6766968. I like the 2 question format or the 2 suggestion format. And I trust that the lines are good and ready to go. Talk to me, Asta. 6766968. Oscar, talk to me now, man. Oh, he says he's coming. Apparently, one is loading. While we are doing that. Remember, 6766968. Try that line, people. I know that once somebody is on, you will be discouraged. You won't call because you won't get on. But now that the person is off, that line now becomes free. 676.
Mr. Speed, not having a big screen in the stadium, could you incur a fine for that as well? Somebody is asking.
No, we just need to make sure we have a board, which we will have a scoreboard. I mean, it's embarrassing. Those boards cost a lot of money. We personally can't afford one of those boards, but it's just embarrassing as a country we don't have one.
Yeah, disappointing.
Give the patron our experience. Yeah.
So have you taken a look at the field since the rehabilitation work?
Yes, we trained on the field this morning.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a typical stadium field. There's no there. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah. I hear people saying you're a genius, Mr. Speed, for utilizing speed and aggression for that opening game. And I'm saying, well, what else could you utilize? Sometimes genius comes down to just doing the very obvious. So I don't know how much credit I should give you for that. It is obvious that we weren't never going to match Inter Miami in tiki-taka, what we call technical football. And the obvious strategy that we would use is what the word you used not so long ago, create some foot race. Is that likely to be the same ploy for the second leg?
I thought, yeah. I mean, yeah. Doing the badges, you learn something, but not so obvious.
Yeah.
So some of those things we learn. Doing like an air license, they really teach you how to win a game by the means that any means necessary. It means that you think the probability that it will work.
Yes.
So that's what we did. We work out, what are the probabilities for doing certain things. It's very complex at this level. It's not just one thing. So it's not just the foot races we tried to create. We did try. We also tried to look at the one-on-one situation, but as I said, the players are so smart. Sometimes they double team, make sure there's 2 versus 1 when they think they can't keep up. So, so there's a lot of things that we look at, and after we finish looking at everything, you're right. That was the obvious.
Yeah.
If you line up all the people in the world on the equator and start a 100-meter race, you know what will happen when you reach the finish line. You know which nation is going to be at the front. It works in every sport, football, tennis, any sport you're playing, that's gonna work.
Yeah. All right. Let me ask you this now. How much did that denied goal affected the team in the break? How difficult was it for you to G up the troops?
No, it was very difficult
to come out for the second.
Yeah, and something. If it probably was disallowed in the first minute or a couple of seconds, it would have probably been okay. But that 7-minute torture, that's wrong, because the players would have gone from a high and just standing there on the field. That half probably went well over 50 minutes, and then for it to be taken away, the players, we have these type of cards in Jamaica too, and the players, okay, here we go again. So for the whole of the half, I was not able to focus the team until about the last minute or so, because they were really distraught from so far, played so well, and they thought that they should have gotten the goal.
Hold the line. We have one more segment with Mr. Speed. We close out with him at 2:00. Remember, all who are trying to call, we understand, but you have to just keep trying. 676-6968. 676-6968. We take a break and then wrap up with Mr. Speed.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM, Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192. Or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. everybody. No has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, let's try again, people. The 676 line, it's still open. A star, people said that they're not getting it. It's down again. On and off. Why, Mr. Speed, it look like we're having some problems with the line coming in. So we're just going to ask you one or some more.
Yeah, man.
We get how we stay with the line now, a star? Still down.
All right, Mr. Speed, I have one for you. Alba, somebody suggesting, because I'm going to look like it's my question, that you should leave a player high on that side because he does like to attack. He loves attacking, but he struggles badly to get back. So are you planning to risk it and leave a player high every time over on that side?
Well, Alba, actually, you could have seen some of that in our plan. Remember, Alma was the one who got the 12. Alba couldn't track in the two goals early.
Yeah.
So some of that already in our plan. But trust me, Alba is running up and down like he's 25. He's not going like him at 35. He's running up and down like he's 25. He's really fit and his brain is like one of the most brilliant left back in the world, even at his age. So he's a handful. Yeah. We have to really watch him carefully. So he's in our plans as one of the big four, which we always have to take note of them.
Yeah. I must talk to you before you run, Mr. Speed, about the proliferation of sponsors coming on board. Not just tickets at the stadium, but are you surprised by that?
No. I think remember this is a one in a generation lifetime event. It was 50 years ago, Pele came, or 40 years ago. I never remember 1971, I think it was. A lot of this match is not just being shown to Jamaicans or people from Miami. This is a match when Messi plays. His matches are shown throughout the world. So the sponsors definitely will be getting value for their money, and I think that is why they come on board. I mean, there's others that came aboard, but we just couldn't take them because of the rivalry, the conflict between sponsors. But I mean, it's a good showing. I mean, we are just trying to open doors. I'm sure when another team qualify, they'll have it easier than us. Going in front is difficult. This is like a head of state security deal we're going to be getting. We need those sponsors.
We have.
Mr. Speed, I just have one suggestion for you because I know you must be saying that yes, a lot of you should have been supporting Cavalier because in terms of when Cavalier is playing at home, they can't match some of the other clubs in terms of crowd support. None at all. Will you use this as an opportunity now to get some of the casual, the football fans who are not JPL fans to now become Cavalier supporters? Like, for example, you give away some Cavalier jerseys when people are paying to come in. What do you think about that suggestion?
No, we don't have enough because we never have that bigger stock. So know that we are where we are. A lot of people want jersey to buy, but we don't have enough to give away. I think we just don't know about 12 or 15 jerseys left out of all the stock that we had before. So there's nothing there to be done.
Okay. All right. I understand we have one more. Remember, we're closing out to Mr. Speed in a few minutes. Hello? Yes.
Yes. Independent 43. How you doing?
Well, go on, big man. How you doing?
Yeah. Big up yourself, Mr. Speed. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. I want to say much respect to the football you're playing over the years and the accomplishment and the success you get to. Big up yourself.
Thanks.
In terms of your approach to the game,
lift your voice and make it quick. We want to squeeze one more after you, Art.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're approaching the game like you're going to maybe conserve and counter and a counter attack style.
No, we don't play with counter attack. I hear people saying it. We were playing what they call transition, not counter attack. Counter attack is you stay low and then you try. If counter attack is transition, cousin. So we weren't using the cousin. We were using the real thing transition means you see from anywhere on the pitch, you win the ball, you're in transition mode right away, transition to attack. So there's a little bit.
Okay. All right, and I must say that I agree with you 100% with the inconsistency of VAR, because VAR has been inconsistent too long now, and they don't look like they're getting it together anytime soon, because VAR definition is video assistant referee, and sometimes them acting like they are the referee out on the field. Okay?
Yeah, in other sports, if the referee on the pitch make a decision and then can't come to an agreement, a certain amount of money, the on-field decision stands in a whole part of sports, which makes sense.
Yeah. Are independent. Remember, you can call back. We're just going to wrap up with
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Speed at the
Big up yourself, and good luck in the match tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah,
tell busy
thank
say
you,
he
bro.
will score first. Yeah, big up
Yeah,
busy.
absolutely.
Here's what I want to ask, Mr. Speed. My question. 6766968. Those are the numbers. I think two of your most influential players is Busy Atkinson and what the number 9 name? The Trinidad guy. What's him?
He's not Trinidad.
Where I'm come from?
Yeah, the one from down the island.
Down the island. The number 9. Hello?
Yeah, man. You're talking about Kylie Avery.
Kylie Avery and Busy Atkinson, I think, are two of your best offensive players, but they are not always on the field at the same time. Why is that?
So the first time we ever have our, semblance our base 11 was just in the Miami match, because before what the injuries Busy went through a series of injuries, especially after the Caribbean Cup final.
Mm-hmm.
And Harvey was just playing every match, and we needed to rest him. So, some of those things you have to take into consideration. Just remember, we were punishing Premier League schedule. We're playing every weekend and during the week. We're playing this Caribbean Cup and CONCACAF. So, Cavalier have the most punishing of schedules, and we just have to try our best to make sure to keep the players first. So that is why some of those things.
But I don't think the Argentines are listening to this program, so you're not spilling any secrets that will work against them. For this game coming, are we likely to see the two of them on the field?
They were at the field at some point in the game, so that's possible. Yeah.
It's possible. All right, we probably can squeeze one more. 6766968. If none doesn't come through, then we just probably have to resort to the more workable lines. But that line can't come through while Mr. Speed is out. Any final words from you before you're done?
Yeah, I'm telling everybody to come out. If you ask me my opinion, I think Lionel Messi will play at some point in the game, whether he starts or come on. So, he's a real quality player. I'm sure everybody would like to see him do some little magic. I'm sure he can do them up at the half line. I wouldn't want him to do them, around the goal.
Yeah.
but everybody.
Are you worried that the public may come out cheering for the other side rather than your side?
A lot of the world is like what them call them the kids them not come from now, them so them come from them is a world citizen, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are not world citizens. They do what they want to do, cheer for who they want to cheer for. I have no issue with those things. So I know that there was a parent I was talking to this morning, and she said, "Look, I'm buying the Cavalier jersey, but my son say I'm Messi jersey in how it's amazing."
Yeah.
So we just have to we'll live with it. So some people, if he does something good, I'm sure they'll cheer him on.
Have you in any way tried to press home to the Inter Miami team the importance of him being here? Have you had any talks?
Well, our press home was how we played in the first leg. That was always our plan. Because play good and make them believe that there's a chance for Inter Miami to lose with a little luck and Cavaliers. And I think we have achieved that. I think in the second half, you could have seen them back up.
Right.
And never hold such a high line again, which is a sign of some respect, which we did appreciate.
All right, leave it here, sir. No, we have one. So we can just squeeze this one until 2. Send it through. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Orville.
Or Rollington. Make it quick.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Go on, man.
Hello?
Yeah, man, you're not hearing me.
Hello? Yeah, man, I listen, I'm hearing you.
Hearing Rollington. So ask that question.
Mr. Speed?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Speed, let me tell you something. I was totally impressed by your performance, both on and off the field. I mean, your position as a coach is, was an inspiration from what I've seen before. And I'm telling you, you should be at the very top of Jamaican football. Well, I know in time to come we'll have the chance to discuss that some more.
Ask a question, Raleigh.
Of luck to you.
Ask her one question because we have one more we want to squeeze before 2 o'clock.
Okay. I am saying that we could give them 3-0. You believe that's too much, Mr. Speed?
Oh, so the first thing we're looking at, to be honest, in this game you have to go objective by objective. So the first objective we have is to score the first goal, right? Once you do that, then we'll probably set up.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
All right.
Because with the confidence that you're going to extract from the crowd, if you was to really hit the first goal,
Rallington, we want to squeeze one more before 2 o'clock, and it's 2.5, but you can always call back after 2 o'clock. Here. All right, put up the last one. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, man, you have 2 minutes.
All right, three quick ones. The first one, Speed, did you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Coaches can do jersey exchange.
No, coaches don't wear jersey.
Oh, okay. So you won't be doing any jersey exchange with the great man.
No.
All right. Next one. VAR. Do we have the VAR? Do we have the equipment for VAR here?
Yeah. It's got a couple of charity already. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's set up for that. Third one. Like when sometimes the reggae boys play in like London, them have like a little agent with us organize everything for the game and get GFF for them to get and the game go through. You never consider getting an agent for us run it off at Hard Rock Stadium in Florida, and you just get your $5 million US and come on with that. You never give any sort of approach.
No, I would never ever do that. Because Jamaica needs to see great. I would never, ever do that because I just believe that they must play in Jamaica. Cavalier Pele coming in 1971 with Chelsea come here is really a tradition of us, and I think we should never, ever. A lot of players people will never say Messi play, ever, but bringing him here, you have to become a reality. So I never thought about that. People say it, but I just
one.
We have to
one
leave
final one.
Make it quick.
One final one. One last one. When you were playing Miami, you left here from I think Monday, Tuesday to go play the game, right?
Monday.
And them are coming here tonight.
Yes.
So is it that them take it more? Is it that you take it more serious than them?
Yes, but also.
Why you didn't even go up there from Monday? Go do what you need to do, and them just come in at night before and do it for them thing.
Different economics, Them can do it. They are different.
Well, but remember say you would have spent more on accommodation, Them probably spend only accommodation for one night.
Yeah, but they go to AC hotel. I wouldn't go to nothing like AC hotel where them going to stay. And then they and traveling they rent a jet, which will have cost more.
All right, we leave it there.
You just tell which part to go look me jersey. So AC hotel them must stay. So we can go look me jersey. We can go look my little picture up there.
Ah, Jesus, maybe you shouldn't do that, Mr. Smith.
I do.
Maybe you should.
Security is there, man.
Yeah, man, the security now gonna know, man.
All right, leave it there, Mr. Speed.
All right, cool.
I save this one for the very last because I don't want to say this and then you run out for the phone and we get busy signal and you're not coming back. People texting my phone down and said, you can't try get even 2 pass. We ask 2 questions and things. Give me your answer in 15 seconds.
Caribtic.com.
Huh?
Caribtic, CARIBTIC.com.
All right, people, you hear the answer regarding getting free tickets from Mr. Speed. Caribtic.com. All right, sir. Big up. All right, we'll take the break.
Speed.
Yeah, man. I remember the people who call already can call again. It's that kind of program. And discuss anything, football, anything, cricket, hockey, dog racing, anything after we come back after. Come in.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Droplets spread viruses. By following good respiratory hygiene, you protect the people around you from viruses such as cold, flu, and COVID-19.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're coming to the music now. Remember, you can revert to calling back 615-2841. 615-2841. That's the number that you should be calling. You're more likely to get through after the song. First selection brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. And this is from Judith Gale featuring DJ Nicholas. Can't and Stop.
You see, if I want thing, me know Judith. You see, once the fire starts, you can't stop it. The Holy Ghost is moving and you can't stop it. Stop what? You can't stop it, no, you can't stop it. Chains have been broken and you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. It's like fire in my bones and you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. All the gospel is preaching and you can't stop it. You know where I'm when the fire starts. All right, spirit I gotta move. Church I run down. Then I wake up. Some I run round. This a real thing. This a no fun round. More we praise and the more fire come down. They are believers. Them can come. Some never believe but them a come round. Lift the sun up. Now put the sun down. We praise loud. And we not cut down. You can't stop it. The Holy Ghost is moving and you can't stop it. You can't stop it. No, you can't stop it. It's like fire in my bones and you can't stop it. You can't stop it. No, you can't stop it. It's like the day of Pentecost and you can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. I see the blind eyes being open, so you can't stop it. You can't stop it. No. Them can't shut we up, not even with them mouth. Cut we up, or use them gun butt we up. When that water full, so we cup we up. Why use cold water, wet we up and tell lie. We try set we up, like Paul, them want shut we up. No matter how we put down that get we up, you can't stop. What can I do? When we breathe too loud, it's bother you. You should be sharing the gospel with your brother too. With your sister, with your mother, and the other too. Don't allow deception to swallow you. Make the devil think you're naive and shallow to spiritual light. Now no way at all, you should have seen God make the whole world follow you. God, guess what? You can't stop it. The gospel is preaching and you can't stop it. Never. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. I get up for the rest of the world and you can't stop it. No. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. I see the people rejoicing, so you can't stop it.
should it? Me want everybody to take out the brag. Because we are people when I share my God. So no matter where you get it from, me want you just follow it. And me want see some people who are crazy for God. Hold it up.
Lift them up now.
And down.
Put them down now.
And up.
Lift them up, yeah.
And down.
Put them down, yeah.
And up.
Lift them
And down.
up, yeah.
And up. And down. And up and down. And up and down. And up and up and up and yes, sir.
You can't stop it, no. The Holy Ghost is moving. You can't stop it. You can't stop it, no. You can't stop it. It's like the day of Pentecost. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Oh, it didn't make no sense. You try. You can't stop it. No, you can't stop it, no. You can't stop it. I see the lady now, they're walking. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. I see the people rejoicing, so you can't stop it. Oh, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Like the day of Pentecost, I see fire in my bones. The gospel is preaching. Blind eyes look up and see the people rejoicing. I see chains popping up and I can't stop it. The gospel is preaching and you can't stop it. Chains up and broken and you can't stop it. The Father is moving and you can't stop it.
All right, so Can't Stop It by Judith Gale featuring DJ Nicholas. That's our first selection here on the program today. All right, so let me give an update in the Jamaica game. Jamaica versus the West Indies Academy. We are 208 for 4. I remember John Campbell getting 101. His second century of the season. Blackwood got 31. And Javel Glenn is now unbeaten on 43. Those are the top scorers in the game so far. 615-2841. Those are your numbers. Call on those numbers now. You're more likely to get them.
All right. So
Yeah.
615-2841 or 676-6968.
We're back on that.
676. Hello.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Blessings, man. Wagwan.
Is who this again?
No, no, you know.
Oh, you're a first time caller?
No. You know how, man. You'll pick up soon.
All right.
Well, let's get to the meat of the matter. What is the difference, or what does the ratings mean when the track is at class 1 or at class 2?
I understand that with a
does
class
mean?
2, you can't hold certain international standard means. But we're going, yeah, I'm going to try to talk to the.
Hold on. We are vying for the Junior World Championship, something like that, don't we? Put in a bid?
I don't hear any definitive plans regarding a Junior World Championship.
So like the World Junior Championship could not be held at the National Stadium now.
Well, I tell you what, I was about to tell you, I'm hoping to talk to the J-Trace president before the program done today. I'm trying to touch base with him about 3:15 because my understanding he's meeting with the relevant people at the stadium, the IPL, they call it Independence Park, and should be able to have an interview about 3:15. Then I suppose all those questions will be answered.
Hold on, is it that they are reviewing it?
No,
to
he
upgrade it back to a grade 1, or is just there in a different kind of meeting?
No, he wants to get all the details so that when the media calls him, he'll be in a better position to answer. Because there must be some reason why the status is downgraded, and he wants to make himself happy with that.
Am I right that maybe a month ago it was a grade 1?
So far as I know.
Before any work was done on it?
So far as I know, which proves a little bit mysterious, eh?
So why would we then? And remember, my understanding also is that it was certified up to 2026.
Yeah.
So that would be next year.
Yeah.
So we could have gone through the season on this.
Yeah, well, Michael Johnston, this Grand Slam event wouldn't have.
My understanding again is that their issue was with the color.
I don't think it's just the color, man. The thing aesthetics never look great, auntie.
Then what changed the aesthetic of it is the color.
No, some parts were faded and it looked pitchy patchy, auntie.
That's the color.
Oh, the pitchy patchiness, you call that a color issue?
No. It's a color issue.
No, man, if
and it could have been sprayed. It could have been sprayed.
That's
Well,
it.
It could have been sprayed and fixed that.
I want to ask these questions.
No, we are down. We are down for grade 2. Well, when you get the interview, then put that in your pipe as well.
Yes,
that's
no.
the concern, because it was rated. They tested it maybe a month or 2 ago. The same people come and look at it and rated it grade 1. Now you do refurbishing
and it's now down to grade 2. Yeah, it sounds a little.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That is unacceptable. You can't do that.
I am reserving judgment until I talk to somebody in authority.
Well, my argument, Orville, comes from the fact that it has been downgraded. Is that a fact that the track has been downgraded to our tier 2?
Yes, even that may not get no official word on it.
Or they don't know if not even that is a fact. That make the news.
It makes the news, but not everything makes the news. Well, until me hear it from an authority itself. From the J3.
What you saying? Leave that. So make a rest.
Me I reserve judgment until I talk to the powers.
I have a question to you.
Yes.
What is the biggest thing to happen for Jamaica on the global stage in the last 45 years? Positive.
In sports or general?
Anything. The
biggest thing to have happened to Jamaica
on the world stage.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah. I don't want to say no. But which part you put the 1998 World Cup?
I think for us Jamaicans, I think 98 was bigger. I think to the world, Usain Bolt was bigger.
So for us Jamaicans, you are saying to me, that qualifying for the World Cup 1998 was the biggest thing to happen in Jamaica.
I think more people in Jamaica got behind that 98 campaign and were more excited by it. Yeah.
Me think that the biggest thing will happen to Jamaica since independence.
What, the 98 World Cup campaign?
The 98 World Cup.
You wouldn't be far wrong.
It was so big we got a holiday. See after, remember?
Yes, indeed. Some people say wrongly so, you know.
Well, it may not do for its earthly. But it was that.
We get a holiday or we get a free day.
We get a free day. Call it what you will.
Yeah, because it's not really a holiday.
Yeah. Well, there were some businesses that didn't like it, you know.
Yeah, man. We know everybody not like everything.
Right.
And then crucified.
I mean, a man has his business expecting his workers to turn up tomorrow. And never made any allowances for not having workers. And some businesses suffer the effect.
It was really a poor decision.
Me personally did happy. I was teaching and glad to never have to go to school.
Yeah, but from an economical standpoint, it was a poor decision.
Yeah.
Let me say this to you.
Hold the line. We'll give you a couple of.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get nothing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. So check your phone, your money land. VMBS money transfer. Safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VMBS direct to bank account transfer. You don't want to step out behind the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VMBS money transfer.
Yes, it's tax time. March 17 is the due date for your income tax returns. Self-employed individuals are required to file their annual returns SO4 and estimated return SO4A, the income tax, education tax, NHT, and NIS due and payable on one return. Companies are required to file the ITO2, which is the annual return, and the estimated return ITO7. Visit jamaicatax.gov.jm or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Carla, back with you, but I still don't know who we're talking to. You know.
Orville, Colin, man. Sure, man.
Then Colin, you know, you sound a little sedate for the regular Colin, but big up yourself.
No, I'm trying to be calm about this because
Yeah.
I'm upset with the stadium something. I don't know if you realize, maybe you don't realize.
Yeah. What you sound more calm than I was accustomed. Anyway, what's your last minute?
So the football thing, Orville,
Yeah.
I am with you. You cannot play better and lose the game.
No, sir.
Yeah? Football is 90 minutes to say who can score more goals in the 90 minutes.
Good, sir.
No, the only time in the game you achieve your real objective or the primary objective is when you score.
Yes.
So all the plays you are making on the field, all the passes you are making, you want that to culminate in the back of the net, the ball in the back of the net.
Yes, sir.
No, it is the team that gets the ball in the back of the net more times than the other team.
That was doing better for the 90 minutes.
Football.
Yeah.
Who tell you say my plan in the game? Enough is to work up your pressure. Make your play.
No, but even if that is not
the field.
No, man, even if that is not your plan, it means all you were doing, your attack never better than my defense. That it means. Right? You not scoring.
Fail.
Yeah.
Every time you fail to score, fail your attack fail.
Yeah. Either your attack was failing or my defense was brilliant.
But it still fail. Because my defense better than you mean every time.
Then it means your attack. There you
go. So, like how Jamaica reached the World Cup when we did, a whole heap of other countries can't reach or never reach.
Yeah.
But back to that argument, Orville, no time since 1998, we have not gotten back to that place. Not an easy place to get to.
Agree.
And I want to give credit to the most honorable PJ Patterson, the man who really made that happen.
All right.
Yeah? It was a collective effort, but PJ Patterson led that. Rene Simo is coming to Jamaica. Was not anything to do with the JFS.
Really?
It was a bilateral agreement between governments. You never know that, Orville?
No, I didn't.
It was bilateral agreement between governments.
You're saying Captain
Jamaica
Burrell never.
Brazil.
You're saying Captain Burrell never helped to engineer Simo's being here.
Yes, man. Captain, of course. Yeah. That's why I said it was a collective, but PJ Patterson led it because they went to PG with the idea of going to World Cup. PG as the Prime Minister bought in on it and said, let me go to Brazil, go meet the government of Brazil.
All right.
I saw Rene Simo come to Jamaica, you know.
Government,
you know, it was the JFF get a coach and PM.
I don't want anybody to say that the program is being politicized.
It's not political, it's sports. I was talking about the biggest thing that happened in Jamaica that was a sports event.
All right.
The World Cup. I was talking about the history.
You know we're not buying this argument. You know we're not buying this argument.
You see, Colin, you say coming from a man who is as well known as you are, as an orange man.
Orville, he was well known as orange man.
Anything that is not true. Have I said anything that is not true?
You are saying things that could be interpreted differently. Put it that way.
Orville. All right, so let's talk about the sport.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing happening at Jamaica for the last 45 years.
Yeah.
You and I will for much ago, but big up yourself. I got understand.
Leave it here, my boss. Good to hear from you.
Right there, sir. Yes, man. We're there, man. We listen, you know, we don't call all the while, but we listen because I know sports are our thing. But I would love to have the information on the track of it.
We're going to get it. No, man. Before the program is over.
That's a reputational thing. Something.
Before the program is out. Keep listening. All right. Yeah. 615-2841. 615-2841.
How long was Mr. Patterson the Prime Minister?
No one get to that.
You know, because you know the road I was going down. Captain Burrell should get 90% of the credit for us qualifying in 90.
I don't know if I can disagree.
He was the man that made the difference, man. The politicians were around for decades and we don't qualify for none. His Burrell come make a difference.
I can't disagree. 615-2841. How is it? Go back online. Hello.
Yes, calling the call more often because today is a short day for the callers. Them, you know.
Yes.
So he can do a feisty and get 10 minutes today. He may think call for one regular day and get then 10 minutes. Anyway, Zidane.
Yes.
I was Garvey got a match tomorrow. Go meet Biscuits for the first time. You know.
I doubt it. Garvey is not a football fan.
NFL man and things.
Yes, so, I mean, I really follow.
I don't think you should just go know Biscuits so that he can know the other players that play with me.
Why you insist on calling man?
Yeah, it's Busquets. Sergio Busquets.
B-U-S. Q-U-E-S-T.
Because me even answer a question calling him that way this morning.
Yeah, man, I heard you.
But anyway, let's get to it. But what I want to dream I come through this year though, Mr. Matthews and Mr. Higgins.
What's that?
Because Messi I come tomorrow and Smith I come earlier later on in the year.
Well,
yeah. So should be a good year for both town.
Yeah, there's a game in Jamaica, Australia.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Remember Steve Smith I come to Jamaica too.
Yes.
Yeah, but I may have to find a way and meet the boss.
Repeat?
I go have to find a way and I am not easily starstruck, but if I can get a picture with Steve Smith, that would be great.
Yeah, man. I hope we don't have no program that year there so that we can get a match there.
No, man. Remember, it's a 5-day test. There is no way a 5-day test can be going on in the program. Not affected.
Then, but remember now, all the time the program he get these games, you know.
No, man, that's what I'm saying. But if we're carrying it, then that's different. But if we're not carrying it, then we have to work.
Right, but I just say a 5-day game, so.
Wouldn't it be like that we are carrying it though?
And West Indies, we don't know if them going to get liquid in a 3 days, so I don't know.
Then again, you know, if it's a day and night game, well, it could have probably start like 2-3.
Yeah, but the main thing them are come, and we want them to come. They're good for Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
That. But I wanted to call this. No, I call Zidane. I call this man Zidane. But while me and both Orville and Orville side of the argument and this one, I wanted to call and carry Orville Tracy. You know,
man, the massacre the man a good argument with the man get a dry.
Yeah, man. That because that's why I said to you.
Man, say you can dominate, but you're not.
People talk about play. People are talking about play. And that is why I said the goalkeeper and the defense are play too, you know. So you are valid and say the attackers are dominate, but they not get the desired result.
Yes.
But that is why the goalkeeper and you can look at it the other way around too, you know. Say the goalkeeper and the defense are dominate also, you know.
Boss, this coming like the three of you on one side of the argument. Are you on one team? And the man just dash with the match. I dash with the match, I'm not going to lose the match.
Yeah, man, that was not his best.
Wanna sell him, wanna transfer him from the team, Harvey. You can't be dominating, you can't be played off the park, the boss, and play better. I dominate you, I play off the park, but you play better. That can't make no sense.
Might as well just say the better team lose.
That is why from day one, I've said you are not dominating me.
Is a score that change?
You're dominating possession of the ball.
Because Mr. Higgins,
but you're not dominating me. You're dominating me and they score at the same.
What I'm looking at, Mr. Higgins, everything as you say is a means to an end, you know. The desired result, what you're doing in your attacking third is to get a desired result, you know. And what you are doing on the defensive end is to stop the man to get that desired result, you know. So if you on your defensive end is stopping him from getting that desired result, and then them go score one goal, then of course you dominate the man in that aspect. No, after the game done,
And you can say, oh, going forward, me think me attackers them fi play. But you can look at Africa for your team, you know.
Yeah, good, some good points, but the man is getting completely wrong. You can't be dominating possession is not dominating the play because some teams give you possession and decide to destroy you on the counter attack. They're saying a team is dominating.
But not just that, Mr. Matthews. How many teams you see have 60-70% possession?
No, that's
and when you look at the balance of play.
No, that's why. That's why I'm saying some team. That's the tactic. They're going to allow you to dominate the possession and pick you off and hit you on the counter.
No. What I'm saying with the same possession, you have to look at the game too because a lot of teams have possession and what them do with it. Bouncy round.
No, man, I know.
So the possession thing is not a good indication.
No, because you have some games where you look at it and you know that the team wants the ball, but they want that pressure. You know? But you have some games where the team just say, listen, keep the ball, man. I will have a plan for you. We know that you're vulnerable. Like City this season. City is so poor this season in terms of their transition defense. Team just say, all right, you want the ball. City, keep it.
Right.
And we're going to hurt you. So dominating position doesn't mean you're dominating the game or the play.
True.
So the man contradict himself, my boss.
Yeah.
The man said, Liverpool lucky. Liverpool were dominated and Liverpool was played off the park, but Liverpool played better. That can't make no sense, big man. You massacre the people and good argument when the man get that dry now over the years.
I had to laugh.
Yes, I was laughing.
I was like, no, sir. I've this dude is something else.
I know him nothing, because because they took the opposite or the unpopular side of the argument and blow it up in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So he just want to follow you because he's your clone.
Yeah.
And he don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
The first man, I know him can't manage them when somebody ask him about Nilal, you know. Him say no, you know. At least I can sit and say, when I Nilal, nobody not play.
No, you're not playing. You're not better.
Him say no know who I play. Him say I have to think about it. The first time I heard him saying that, I know he was struggling. I was struggling this time.
Big man, the man said that's the only thing we agree on. You know who first was saying black people must not come on panoply and make the white man them one of them?
Yeah. You.
Not me first, I said them. Anyway, we go back on line. Hello. Hello?
Yes, man. Hello.
Oh, Badger the Great. The man that set up the man this morning.
Badger the Great.
The man will set up the man this morning.
Hey, Zidane.
Yeah.
Zidane. Me no say in the believe where I say.
No, I'm just a follow because it's a big argument. You want a piece.
You know what I know? Every time into the argument, me say one thing me and the former friend agree upon. So me say, why you say that every minute if you believe the argument? You know start with that? You understand? So me say, watch me on it. You understand? Hey, I put on a case of the fever. I put on a Liverpool case of the fever. And I say, Mr. Menard, Orville, because Orville have the argument of football about 7 years.
Yeah, man.
Lucky enough. And I'm lucky enough to that. So I said, no. Never test him. I see him make a post up. Papa Jesus. When the man can't do much, hey.
Yeah, man. Hey. You know what I mean? Once you beat him up this man, then you will get the nonsense beat about you. You twist him and turn him inside out.
As the coach, why did the Liverpool your team now? You know, well, you see for me a coach now, fuck question they ask them. They say, why you tell him say you play better then and just done. You understand me? I say, hey, you know what I mean? Say him get catch. Him say, but even though Steve Smith, although this is just a batsman doing now, you understand? Even though Steve Smith have the better result, Brian Lara is a better batsman. So I said, they all must say that then. You understand? Because one thing, you know, Higgins say he has the better result, you are the better batsman. In truth, I remember and say you have the better result, but Brian Lara is still the better batsman. Let me say the older can
He was whole Brian Lara bat. I want to make him run. Yes.
But I make him run. I mean, say that is consistent of play. Or you play the football, brother. You understand me? I say, and me tell him say performance. Go on and come back, brother.
All right, hold on. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Be the envy of neighbors and friends. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection, located at 112 Concert Spring Road.
Tracy, who you go keep on now?
You're too fast. Hey, me I got your text now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, a marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them.
Me can get some?
No, go buy your own. Hey!
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk says he has no idea whether he will stay at Anfield beyond the current season. The Netherlands centre-back is one of three high-profile players along with Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who are out of contract in June. Talks between Liverpool and Van Dijk have been ongoing for some time, and the 33-year-old defender has previously indicated he's keen to extend his stay. However, in the wake of Liverpool's Champions League defeat by Paris Saint-Germain on penalties, he acknowledged there remains some uncertainty over his future. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, March 9 to Sunday, March 30, 2025. With the Teleton revealed during the church service starting at 11 a.m. Call in and sow or make a donation online and add in all your donation details.
This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or right our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back with you, Budget.
Yeah. So, Mr. Higgins, so, may I ask you the same question? But before I do, do you understand about the performance?
No, but I will. You never watch a previous series. No, I will never watch it now, so I'm going to think you could ask. No, but I tell you I will answer before because he was driving out when the game was going on.
Yeah,
so
I
I didn't watch the game. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not for watch the game.
You wouldn't catch him either. Once the result, I will tell you, Paris Saint-Germain played better.
Yeah. So, the first game. What about the first leg?
The one at PSG where Liverpool in one love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Liverpool not play better than PSG, brother.
So if you were the coach, what would you say to Liverpool going into the second leg?
I'd
after
say
the game?
Liverpool, if you play like this in the second game, the man they might beat you. But today you were the better team. But we want to tighten up some areas for the next game.
So you're not saying lucky?
No, man. I played better than the other team.
Yeah, but maybe this might not be good
But
enough.
this might not be good enough the next time around.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, your intelligent answer.
Yeah. It's just like a 400-meter race, you know, when me farm the fool. Me's a 44 quarter mile. I'm me the 46 and win. They no winning, you know.
Hit the man at the line.
I mean, I gotta say, brother, while you had the better the race today, if you run 46 the next time, this man I gotta squeeze you in, brother.
Yeah. So the stadium thing now, you know, so from this thing about I feel is public pressure. The government came on, you know, you understand? And from in the beginning, I don't think that this whole Grand Prix, not Grand Prix, this whole Johnson thing was thought of properly, you know. You understand? And I think because of people like Garvey and others, you know, why them go do what them do now, you know. And then now you go improve apart now and then they move from 1 to 2. How that happen? You understand? And if the chat is okay.
What I would want to know is maybe when you renovate a track, then the governing body needs to ratify it. So when they came now, they said no, this is not at the level that it ought to be. I think maybe that be the case. No, but them say is the track okay, but it's other things around it.
May I hear some other things? Me want
all right. You want to hear from the powers. We want to hear from the horses now. What is the direct reason as to why it went down a level?
Because that can't make sense, you know. You understand? Because if the bathroom and stuff did all right before and around it did all right before, you never touch it, you know. But you touch the track. I know the bathroom gone down. What you know? Most of the bathroom when you fix the field?
Not saying a word until we know exactly what.
That can't make no sense.
That is my style.
January the bathroom, all right. You fix the track February. And March the bathroom and other areas gone down. That to me, it has to do something with the track, Zidane. Maybe whatever was used to fix the track was not up to par. It can be other things around it because you never touch other things around it, and were you asked to fix other things around it to make it better? Wham! Yeah. This don't make no sense. And then now, you see it now, the honorable Bobsy girl could have said that is why I never want to touch the track enough. I try it. All right, and the other things them don't want to fix. If it was the other things them. But it just don't make no sense to me. No, not at all, brother. The track green and black and gold and pretty, but yet still you're gone down. So
we're trying to get somebody to talk about it a little bit after.
Listen about 350. That's the time when
somebody come on.
The J3 president himself say he might come on.
And if it is the fact that them use a low grade track. Did they talk to somebody before them purchase the low grade track? Who purchased the track? If it is the track. If it is the bathroom, did they must the bathroom while fixing the track? Ask those questions for me.
You know I will be asking all the right questions.
I'm done. Yeah,
man. Cool. What we go back on now? 6152841. Hello.
Am I there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
We are here.
How are you, Mr.
Boy, you give Badger a long time to complete the mission till they do Badger Orville.
All right. So we just go and stick with the 5 minutes with you. As a man.
Badger say, I me bring the minister under public pressure.
He's giving you a whole lot of importance, man. I'm impressed.
Okay. You know what I'm disappointed in? Me sorry to the minister never listen to the goodly gentleman that called from the west. You remember the goodly caller that called from the west?
Which one?
The one that was saying that it's been about 6 years since Western Champs has not been held at Kitchener.
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. I pity some same guys not have influence like mine.
Probably not. Remember, yeah,
Badger,
box
big up
office.
yourself. Sister, you campaign hard, Badger. Big up yourself. Anyway.
No. You
Sports
must
time.
say that when you don't want anybody to say that about you.
Boss, you hear me now, man?
No.
Me
That
Badger come on this radio all the while come accuse me of campaigning and you not tell the man nothing. Don't
Badger?
tell me that
no.
all the
That's not true.
I've never heard him saying you're campaigning.
Brother, Badger call my name on the radio so many times.
I said that
brother.
you're
Every time I
campaigning.
What do you mean?
No, I can't remember.
No, I don't remember.
Challenge it?
Hey, them man are not easy, you know. Hey, I really a bias still, you know.
Big
But
man.
it's all good still.
I don't remember
It's all
him
good.
saying you're campaigning.
It's all good.
He
Yeah,
might
man,
use
I
different
can't-
words.
you know,
Yeah.
No matter where Badger come on the radio, I me never hear you tell him send the pan on mission it.
No,
Anyway,
because
sports time.
Badger no call us often as you win.
Sports time. How often me call and talk about the stadium? How much percentage is that
No,
my
it's not
call is
just
about the stadium?
It's not just about the stadium. How often
Alright,
do
how
you
many
call
times I have- What?
and express a certain line of sentiment? Certainly far more
What?
often than Badger. But
I'm
anyway,
really just on disingenuous.
no, Jesus, nobody cuss me today, man. Cuss me tomorrow, man. Cuss. Hear what?
99% of my call is sports, brother.
Let me you make a new. Let me you make a rule. Cuss me Mondays and Fridays. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Free.
No, brother, you're disingenuous. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you know, Orville, yesterday you asked me a question about the Italian league, right?
Yes.
And their participation in the European Cup. So I'll give the information to you real quick.
Thank you very much.
From the decade of 83 to 93, so that would have been probably their strongest.
Yeah.
European teams won 4 European Cup. They made 7 finals. Obviously, they were the country that won made the most finals. 4 championships. 3 times they lost in the finals.
So they won. They would have gone to 7 finals in those.
You're speaking about the Champions League?
Yeah.
They went
not
to
Champions League at the time, did I?
No, man, but you know, man. We're not talking about a name change, man. So the name of it is relevant.
Yeah.
So it's a Champions League
European
attack.
Cup. May I give it to you officially?
Lord, Garvey. We just want to
change and everything.
All right.
brother.
We just want to know if
That's
you
why I
talk.
call it European Cup.
Yes. All right. So you're talking about the highest level of European club competition. So they won. You said they won it how many times? The Italian
4
club.
times.
4 times.
I went to 3 other finals.
And 3 other finals they lost.
So they would have gone
And
to Italian clubs would have gone.
country would have had 2 championships. No other country would have produced 2 champions.
Okay.
No.
All right, that sounds like a
You
feeling
understand?
of domination.
Complete domination, Abel. Complete domination.
All right. So.
All right. Next thing to you now, Zidane Matthew.
Hold it
Zidane,
on.
You.
Hold it on. We're on the break. We're coming.
Are you interested in working in media? Well, this may very well be your chance. Omega Radio is seeking persons to fill the positions of receptionist, traffic coordinator, accountant, and sales executives. If you think you have the right attitude and the drive to be a part of this team, then WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356 or email us at omegaradio@theomegachurch.com.
Baptism 2025. Omega Church and Omega Radio present our 2025 baptism. Jamaica, you have listened to Omega Radio in Jamaica. I'm telling you, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. We have scheduled a water baptism at the Bob Marley Beach, scheduled to take place April the 5th, Saturday, April the 5th at 9 a.m. For further information, you can call me if you're in Jamaica, gave your life to Jesus Christ by listening to the Real Talk Show or listening to Omega Radio. It's your day. Give me a call at 876-204-9356. Baptism. Oh my goodness, it's your time. You need to be reborn.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back with you, Mr. Garvey, sir.
Zidane, why you keep coming on the radar making statements to embarrass yourself and show the people so you really don't have no clue about sports?
What is that?
Me hear you jump on me yesterday after I come off of the radar, take me on about say, what you said, the AC Milan team, that AC Milan team is not better than Real Madrid.
You know, they are good in.
Hold on, let me say if you're going to take back that Harvey.
No, I'm asking you one question before I respond to what you're saying. It's very important.
No, man.
It's very important. You're not running.
Zidane, so relax yourself.
No, I am relaxed.
Do you have any credible list?
No.
Do you have any credible list that put that Real Madrid
Hold
team
on,
above
my
that
boss,
AC
man.
Milan?
I'm going to ask you the question again. Do you know who Diego Godin is?
I can't hear you.
Do you know who Diego Godin is?
Repeat that, your brother.
Diego Godin.
Diego who?
Godin. You know him?
Diego Godin. Yeah, of course.
Who is he?
The defender from Uruguay, right?
Yes.
Zidane, I'm not ignorant.
Hold on.
Listen to him.
Hold on.
Do you? No, hold on. No.
Hold on,
Let's stick to this. Hold on, Zidane. Let's stick to this, Zidane. We are
No,
comparing
Gavin,
AC
I
Milan.
want to know.
Hold on, boss.
Yeah.
Zidane, hold on, man. I have two lists here, Orville, that I can forward to you, Orville. That list, the greatest soccer teams of all time. One of them have that AC Milan. Hold on, boss.
Yeah.
One of them have that AC Milan team second, Orville. One of them have that AC Milan team fifth.
So what?
None of those lists. Listen when me say Zidane, relax. Can I get my point out?
Why every day we can't get a point?
Is Real Madrid. Hold on. And none of those lists is Real Madrid listed in the top 20. At the closest I see them is number 30. And let me give you this, Zidane. Orville, you agree that... Can
I say something, Gabi? Between
the two, because when no matter what I say, you're going to spread lies and hang up. So let me just be a 30 more seconds. Orville, listen to this, Orville. You agree with me that the talent on your team is a major factor in determining the strength of a team, right, Orville?
Yes.
I put it to you, Orville, that when I tell you these five names, Ruud Gullit, Marco van Basten, Frank Rijkaard, Franco Baresi, and Paolo Maldini playing on the same team, Orville. If you take the top five team after that players, after that Barcelona team with Messi, the AC Milan team is superior to Zidane. Me not ask you. Worse when it comes to Real Madrid. Hey, Zidane, did you know that Ruud Gullit at his very best is a better football player than Cristiano Ronaldo? Did you know that?
That's an opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. He's asked me if I know. He might give me an opinion.
Zidane, at his very best, Ruud Gullit is a better player.
All right, but hold on.
Cristiano
Let
Ronaldo.
me show you how inconsistent you are. Since I can't get to the debate, you just spoke to me and brambled me and tell me about list of where credible list ranks AC Milan team versus the Real Madrid team. So you claim, so you win the argument there. So which credible list has Ruud Gullit away by one name ahead of Ronaldo?
Listen, I never said he was a great player. No.
Which credible list?
You agree with me.
You are the one who brought up list.
Listen,
so I'm asking you, guys. I'm saying which credible list?
No, hold on. Zidane, are you the nine? Hold on. So
No, going by your argument about list, your argument about list. No list will have Ruud Gullit ahead of Ronaldo. No.
Yes. Orville, you don't think at his very best, Ruud Gullit is a better all-around football player than Cristiano Ronaldo?
When you say all-around football, what you mean? Because
the ability to do everything, dribble, shoot, strength, everything put together.
From what I remember from Ruud Gullit, he was more an attacking midfield as opposed to an out-and-out striker like Ronaldo.
No, I never say he was a better striker. No, I say a better
all-around. I'm not sure what all-around.
Yeah, because a lot of all-around players out there better than Messi.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Orville, remember, Ruud Gullit also wore the crown as world's best player. You agree with that? Not sure, Orville.
He was special. I don't remember if he was the number one.
You see the AC Milan team you're referring to? They made
four
four finals in 5 years.
Hold on. Yes.
Hold on. They made 4 finals in 5 years, and they won it 3 times. You see, hold on. The last time the Dutch won the European Championship in 1988, one of the greatest European teams of all time. The Dutch won the Euros in 1988. Ruud Gullit was the very best player. Zidane, do you know who Ruud Gullit is?
My problem is not with you making a point about Ruud Gullit. My point is that you came up on top about credibility of list. No listen of
the Real Madrid team.
No listen of that man. But hold on, Gavi, give me a chance, no Gavi, man.
I'm going to challenge you.
I will block your
phone now.
I'm not wrong. I will block you. That's so disgusting.
Listen to this, Orville. Orville, I am going to forward 2 lists to you, to somebody, and have the person forward it to you. And you will see for yourself that on none of these lists, one from Sports Illustrated, one from an English publication,
Garvey,
that Real Madrid team is nowhere considered amongst the
But
greatest
Garvey,
teams of all
no
time.
only
AC
stars
Milan
Rudolph ahead of
team.
Ronaldo.
How you relate to that?
Yeah, you have bring
No,
up list
hold
to
on
make your
about
point. I'm saying
Orville.
you're contradicting
Orville,
yourself.
let's stick to the question here, Orville. We are talking about the strength of the Serie A. And then he said to me that AC Milan team is nowhere as good as Cristiano Ronaldo. So him can't jump away from that, Orville. If him going to tell me that Real Madrid was better than AC Milan, him have to can provide some proof for that first.
All right.
Where's the proof, Zidane?
By the way,
take back your thought, man. You're
no
Brambo,
man, Real Madrid team a bigger team for the AC Milan side.
Zidane, you're Brambo, man. Zidane, me say, Zidane, those 5 players that me
But-
tell about are
but
top
what
five
I want
at
from
their
you, though,
position
Garvey.
all time. Ruud Gullit,
Garvey.
Frank Rijkaard, Franco Baresi,
Garvey.
Marco van Basten. They're all,
Garvey.
and Paolo Maldini,
You-
they're all top 5
You,
at
you
their
need to stop
position all
coming.
time.
You must
All
stop
of them.
coming and read and argue against yourself. Bro.
Zidane, you're not a point.
You
man.
use
You're
your
Brambo.
you use your own
Big
argument and
yourself.
kill your
Let
own.
somebody else come through. Big up yourself.
Big up.
Big up yourself.
People Garvey argue against himself on the radio. Come with tell me about listener one then I talk about Rudolph is a greater player than Ronaldo. No listener Rudolph is higher than Ronaldo. So you the same listener what you talk about we pick up AC Milan over Real Madrid. I have Ronaldo well ahead of. I have never seen a list with Rudolph in the top 10 of all time. Every list I see have Ronaldo top 10. So you're talking about list and then you're going to say Rudolph is better than Ronaldo. You contradict yourself, Garvey. Text WhatsApp.
Wait, with some WhatsApp now.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Why Garvey keep on saying hold on and he's not holding on? All right. Orville and Zidane, please tell Garvey that he just told a lie on me. This is Badger. I've never ever said that anybody is campaigning. He just accused me of campaigning when my call today was against the minister and handling of the stadium. So who am I campaigning for or against? Because I'm confused. Well, I may have to take Badger's side. Orville, if you can't play better and lose, then explain to us how the best team doesn't always win when you would have been better on the day.
I bet you are CC.
I understand.
I bet you are CC.
No, the person never.
We
don't argument.
are two different things.
The better team doesn't always win.
Are two different things, CC.
But I'm talking on that day. But all of them something, I'm in a rinse with them something, man. Brazil is a better football team than Jamaica. Most of them will accept that. But if Jamaica beat Brazil, Brazil was not better on that day. But Brazil
the better team lost.
Brazil would be the better team. They lose the game.
Yeah.
So my argument, whoever you are, is not that the better team can lose, but the better team on the day. And I would have said this many times. This is the first time I heard it and never read it anywhere. This is the first time I heard it. Never read it anywhere that PJ Patterson engineered Rene Simons coming to Jamaica and ultimately Jamaica going to the World Cup. I strongly doubt that was so. Give Captain Burrell all the kudos supported by the private sector. Probably the government gave moral support. Now, I'm not going to say that.
And financial support. I
wouldn't
give
say
financial
it was
support.
just moral.
No, they gave financial support.
The government did play it.
But the ideas of Captain Burrell.
You can't go
and
around
work hard to
Captain
get the
as
right
as
man
the
as
main
well.
guy.
Yes.
Orville, you need to stop highlighting people's political side and let them express themselves. And since we are here, Christopher Matthews is at JLP and he gets defensive when it seems person to highlight his party. I have never voted. I have to say.
Christopher Matthews is at JLP.
He's them not put no pull up on me. Yeah? The stadium track may have been downgraded because it was overlaid instead of fully rebuilt. An overlay adds a new layer on top, making it thicker and softer. A completely new track would be firmer, like qualifying as grade 1, while a spongier surface would affect times and result in grade 2 classification. All right, well, I'm not sure what that is. Well, I hear that explanation. That can't vote. Spain went to 6 UCL finals between 2010 and 2020 and won all 6 of them, plus 2 all-Spanish finals.
I was going to make that. I was trying to get that point in, but you don't know Gabriel does allow to speak. So if you go down that road about how many Italian teams went to the finals and how often them win, that Spanish had a period where they dominated more. So if that is a strong argument, it means that I could argue that the Spanish league then was a better league than what the Italian Serie A was back then. So Gabriel, anyway, you turn Makachuki and Messi was playing in the Spanish league then. And then also have to play in the Champions League, which is bigger and better than what it was in the 80s.
Homewood 95, where can I get a Cavaliers jersey right now?
Well, I did. Let me give you, because I asked Mr. Speak. Hold on. Hold on a second. All right. So, where is it? Don't move from that message yet. Really. Here you go. So, only have medium and small right now. 15 Hope Road, shop 5. So, there is where you can get your Cavalier jersey.
All right, make a move on now. 615-4281. We go back online. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Orville. Good afternoon.
Oh, Box Food. Good afternoon.
Yeah, all going.
How they do, Mr. Box?
Cool. Zidane,
Yes.
quickly. Well, I have to respect Garvey still and stick to him good.
Yes.
But yesterday he made a call, and it's my opinion that he's constantly trying to pour cold water on the Champions League as a very competitive, the most competitive competition in the world.
For clubs.
Club competition.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, in my opinion, I share your opinion that it is. I look to it more than I look to the World Cup. Garvey said, as part of his reasoning, he said that the European, that's why the big clubs came up with the Super League, because they thought that the Champions League is top heavy and they needed more competition. He said that yesterday.
Yes, he did.
I almost fell off my chair. Because if you, Garvey, feel said the Super League was about competition, I have a bridge that I need to sell. The Super League was all about.
Yeah, him not follow the sport to understand that.
And when you listen to the players that he always brings forward, you can tell the era that he watched football consistently. So, no, the Super League was not about competition, brother. You don't talk about competition and you want to have no relegation for certain.
It's straight about finance, man. They want a bigger part of the pie.
Certain teams, there was no relegation. They're members for life. And
yes,
if it was about competition, for example, Tottenham wouldn't be in it.
Exactly.
It's just that Tottenham have a good fan game. Quickly, Orville.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday you talked about you guys were talking about the power of India in world cricket.
Yes.
Right? You also talked about the fact that people who are far away, not in Jamaica, are easier to criticize than the people who are close to you, right?
Not criticize. Pass, potentially. Statements that could land you in trouble in court.
Yes.
Right.
So it is my general opinion that when it comes to criticism of people in sports and boat shows, you guys tend to be harsher on the people that are not, that they're not likely to run into at the supermarket in Kingston, right? That is my personal opinion. It's very easy for us, for example, to beat players who are not born in Jamaica because,
Well, I'm not like that.
Okay. So let me bring both of those things together, right? India, choose cricket, right? Very powerful. They decide what really happens in world cricket for the most part today. If you look at how much money they get, if you look at just the power of it, they have the population, right?
Yeah.
Jamaica Cricket Association controls cricket in Jamaica, right? If you look at there's a T10 competition in Jamaica every year now.
Yeah, man.
That lasts about 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
You never hear it being advertised or anybody telling people to come out to it. You never hear anything about it being used to develop the cricket or anything like that, right? It is sponsored by a huge Indian conglomerate, Dream 11, which is a betting company, right?
Yes.
And in my personal opinion, the sole reason for that competition is for people in India to bet.
Yes.
No, the JCA is the one that it comes under their auspices, and they get, I imagine, a financial reward for putting this competition on. There's money changing on.
Yes.
You would agree, right?
Yes.
Orville, as reference, I am 48 years old. I played cricket in the 90s, right? I played high school cricket, parish cricket, club cricket. You remember when the hotel competition on the North Coast was huge?
Yes.
Right? So I played in the time in the mid '90s, right before the national players started coming in and taking over. Because if I was there when those players came up, I couldn't make the team, right? Now during those competitions, I was a high schooler making 1,000 Jamaican dollars per game.
I'm trying to see where you're going, but I suspect you'll get there soon. Yeah.
There are players playing in this T10 competition that the Indians fund.
Hold the line,
Right,
hold the
that-
line, hold the line.
that-
We have to take a break and we come back to you.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, March 9 to Sunday, March 30, 2025. With the Teleton revealed during the church service starting at 11 a.m. Call in and sow or make a donation online and add in all your donation details.
This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or right our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
And Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we'll come to the Yaba selection in just a minute. But we're finishing up with box. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So this is where I was going.
Uh-huh.
Back in the 90s, if a schoolboy was making $1,000 to play that type of hotel cricket, there's no way that you should be playing in 2025 for somewhere $4,000 to $5,000 per game. I think that the Indians control the cricket, and to a certain degree, in this case, in my opinion, the Jamaica Cricket Association is complicit in having these guys play cricket at a quote-unquote professional level for that small meager sum.
Yeah. Remember, apart from the contracted players, the JCA now force anybody to play.
Okay. That is true. The JCA is not forcing anybody to play.
Right.
That is true.
So the players, whatever the sum is, you said 3-4 grand a day, a game or a day. It's small and meager, but if me thinking it's worth it, me not play. But usually get a fairly good turnout.
It is meager. I think the JCA should be in a position to bargain for better wages for these guys in Jamaica playing cricket. There's no way, man. Orville, me know a level cricket to play for Jamaica already.
Yeah.
See, while this competition are go on, me I talk to him on the phone and I say, yo, you got to buy now. He said, no, sir, I not go today. No, me play yesterday, but I not go today because we can't left my work for that. Like, me have a deal yesterday, and play, but I can't go. If we can't talk about development of the cricket and that go on, brother. It's 2025.
On the face of it, there's not much to disagree. But I would have to hear from the JCA side. Did they push as hard as they could to get a better deal than that?
Or figure out how much money them are getting. Maybe the money is just not going to the players. As much of the money not going to the players.
And you notice you said maybe because I don't know what the budget is, how much money they pay for uniform, for umpires, for meals.
A man can't left Clarendon I got fine him pay him own transportation. Him own lunch, and then I get $4,000 to play cricket.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why do they play it if it's not worth their while?
I'm telling you that a lot of them don't. But if we're talking about development of cricket in this region, we should have a situation where we're
all right.
Cricketers to play.
Here's what you have raised a topic that we could explore. I could talk to the powers that be, find out what their budget is and why other little pittance to the
It's on the internet. It's public knowledge that the winners get 600,000 Jamaican.
No man, I want to know how much they get from India.
That's $4,000 US, man.
No, I want to know to find out whether or not the JCA is stingy. I'd have to first know how much them get.
All right.
So when I know how much them get now, then we can work out better.
That is a confluence of the Indians being powerful and our local Jamaican media unwilling or unable to question things like these. Because the players them are grumbling. I'm sure the media people them know to the player them.
It's not unwilling. I will make the call. Listen out tomorrow.
Box food.
Yeah.
You're such a well-rounded sportsman. So you're intelligent most of the time. We needed to call us more regular. Yeah?
I will try.
Yes, man. Wonderful. Thank you.
Box food head swell. But that's a reasonable point, here.
Yes, man.
Reasonable point. All right, we take the second selection, and it's Yaba time on a Wednesday afternoon. So we go to our Yaba selection, usually the time of the show when tempers cease temporarily, and we call a truce. Today has been, by and large, not that kind of program, but we still appreciate what Yaba does for the show. And this one is called Moments with You.
Moments with you. It's what I'm yearning for. Moments with you, my love. Moments with you are worth waiting for. You'll be forever, my love. I fantasize that you felt the same way too. I never knew your name. This wasn't real. This was a fantasy. I was looking at love, and she looked back at me. I wish that dreams could come true. My dream is a moment with you. You looked at me and smiled intriguingly. I wonder if you read my mind. My soul stood still. My dreams seemed real. The charms were all around me. Around me. You smiled with me, totally possessing me. I really lost my mind. Romance with you have captured my mind. Now I know that you could be mine. My dreams could come true. My dream is a moment with you. I wish my dreams could
All right, then. So that's Moments with You. That's our second and final selection. Big up to the Yaba people, Mr. Steins. All right.
All right. I don't remember. I think both of you picked Real Madrid to win today.
Yeah.
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 I think currently it's Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0. Early goal, 12 minutes gone in the game, and it's 2-2 now on aggregate. But Real Madrid is dominating the possession. Let me just say that. It's currently Real Madrid is dominating the possession despite being 1-0 down, but it's 2-2 on aggregate. So nobody has an advantage right now. Yeah, man.
And them now use what you call it something?
No away goal rules.
No away
because
goal
if there was away goal, then Atletico Madrid would be in the ascendancy right now. Because the first leg ended 2-1 in Madrid.
615-2841. We go back on. Hello.
Hello,
Good
Yeah,
afternoon.
we're going
Wayne from Pope.
Good afternoon, Zidane. Just getting to overstand now that the track they're laying up by the stadium is a grade 2 track. Why is that so?
Boy, I want to talk to the powers that be before.
No, man, shut up. We can't believe. We can't come to my senses. Really that the government are do to the youths them we in athletics in this country. Jamaica the powerhouse of athletics.
I'm not ready for send out on it until me hear some official words. And why? I don't know why. Maybe every time you lay a new track, you have to get the IWF accreditation all over again. So I don't know. You know, like when even though you buy a car and after a year, if not do it, you have to go inspect your fitness again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that, but it's just standard. So until me find out exactly what is what, and I may find out within the next 15 minutes. So I'm not ready for
15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hear something.
Yeah,
by,
man.
By 4.
I hope to talk to the president after the J trade.
J trade. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not ready for pass.
We can't come to this. It's a foolishness. We have had a great one track for years.
Huh? And you claim to upgrade and then drop the level drop. Yeah. It sounds a little counterproductive. But as I said, I'm not ready for
What the thing people, man. The thing people, my brother. But what we can do?
What you can do is wait and hear if God is prepared to talk and why I'm after.
All right, cool.
All right.
That me just come for talk about today.
Big up Wayne from Poole.
Yeah, man. Bless up, Orville. Bless up, Zidane.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
We'll set the break. We're coming.
Jamaica, the national budget is here and it affects you, your family, your future, your community. It's all connected. Now is the time to get informed and get involved. How will this year's budget impact your daily life? What opportunities and changes are ahead? Tune in on Tuesday, March 11 as the Honorable Favour William, Minister of Finance and the Public Service, presents the central government budget for fiscal year 2025-2026. The national budget is everybody's business. Jamaica, this is your future. Be a part of it. Visit mof.gov.gm for details.
Are you interested in working in media? Well, this may very well be your chance. Omega Radio is seeking persons to fill the positions of receptionist, traffic coordinator, accountant, and sales executives. If you think you have the right attitude and the drive to be a part of this team, then WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356 or email us at omegaradio@theomegachurch.com.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online. I'm trying to make a few calls as we speak. So if you don't hear the people who I want to get, it's because I'm unable to get them, not because I'm not trying. Call right now, 615-2841. 615-2841. Those are your numbers. I want an update in the game, not the Jamaica game. So let me see if I can provide. You can put back the cricket writers on my boss.
Score in the cricket game. John Campbell still there?
No, John out for 101.
Oh, just shortly after he made the century.
Yeah, 615-2841. People, please don't text my phone when they landed. Anything you want to have to say, if you don't think it makes sense, you don't say it on the radio now, man. When you're not willing to say things in my phone, we want to say it on the radio. I doubt the veracity of what I want to say, you know. With all due respect, you know. Put out the views out there and not text my phone. But when I said don't text me, I don't mind on the text. But I'd prefer your call and make the points on air rather than make it to me. Share your wisdom with the wider public. That's all? All right. 615-2841. Jamaica are 273 for 6. I think it's drinks break between tea and closer. I know that my name, Javel Glenn made a 60, I think 62. John did make 101. Somebody make a 40. This will make a 40. And I know Brad Barnes is not out 20 something. All right, we go back online. Hello.
Greetings.
Greeting.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Liverpool Llewellyn?
Yeah, man, I am this one.
Yeah, good afternoon. All right, well, yes.
First thing, from what I read, it's not the track that is a level 2. It is the facility. Because what I was reading, they said that the bicycle area would have to be moved, and the area for the track should widen, and the long jump pit should lengthen and all of that. So I don't think it's the track itself that is the problem.
Oh.
And that's from what I read. Yeah, I was reading something on it up to earlier today. Yeah, but yeah, you see, I have a talk to somebody, so I guess they will explain it properly.
Yeah, well, providing I can get them, which I'm not suggesting that anybody's touching.
However, it being a level 2 would not affect any records, though, you know.
It's just the standard of the competition that we can have on it.
Yeah, because any records that are there would be upheld. The track is at the level that it would be what do they call it, ratified. Any records that are done, as long as everything is done correctly, that won't impact the records.
So the only thing it impacts is the level of the competition that can be hosted at the venue.
Possibly, and as I said, it's not the track, it's the venue.
So the obvious question. The obvious question, though, is why would the venue not be downgraded before the track is
All right. So it seems like they do. Wait, this is just opinion. They would do regular what you call updating and upgrading and whatever they decide to make things into level 1, level 2, level 3. So it seems that we've just fallen into the time period where adjustments seem to have been made. So something changed and we haven't changed everything that needs to be changed, and therefore we are not ratified as level 1.
Well,
that only that makes sense to me. Anyway,
mm-hmm.
Back to my pet peeve, football.
Yeah.
We see where corners and throws are consistently given to the wrong team. Yes?
To the wrong
all the
team.
time. Three times, two, three, four, maybe 4 times in a game it happens where I just the wrong person get the throw. I get the corner. I get the back kick or whatever it is.
Yes.
And it does not take any time for them to ratify who it came off. I think they should make the right person get the ball. Then the time them take to look for one offside is sometimes 4 or 5 minutes they take to do that. And they can see if the ball came off, who it came off in basically 20 seconds. And also, if it is that it's not clear in 20 seconds, they can just move on and use the on-field call. But they should try to make the right team get the kick. Because when you see stuff like this now, it is critical because you get a lot of goals from set plays, from throws, from corners, and you know the goals now will in a football. So I think they should start looking at it and giving the right people the kicks and throws and whatever.
Yeah, because often, especially the corners, I agree with the corners. I don't know about the throw because corners, as we say now, more teams are scoring corners and they are practicing set piece and all of them. So by the time the man go over to take the corner, the VAR official can actually say, no, it didn't come off him. So I agree with you. It's easy to change and you would not lose any time.
It should not take no time.
No, you won't lose any time.
I don't see why they're not allowing them to. And the reason why I say throws is because sometimes they get throws right in the corner area, and close up and it can end up in our corner same way. So if you can make the right person get the ball in the first place, just make them get it.
Yeah.
I don't see why they should continue making the wrong calls when it's so easy to make the right call.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's to me.
All right, cool.
All right,
I definitely 100% agree with the corner because I oftentimes see corners it's clear, but referee miss it, and then the man even if they don't directly score from the corner, even when you hit it out, then they get it back and hit the net, and you say, listen, if I got the ball for my goal kick, it will be up at the other end. So I definitely agree with the corner. The throw, not so much because they don't want to waste any time at all with a throw in the middle of the park. Say wide.
All right, so we stay now. A star 615-2841. You know, if people are text me, say them wait for we get what they track and people have to say. But we're trying. I don't know if they're still in a meeting. I don't know if they don't want to face the heat. I suspect that it's more the farm than the latter. Okay. All right. So 615-2841. We go back online. Hello.
All right. So, okay.
Yes, sir. Turn on the radio, man.
Yeah, man. So,
yeah, man. Turn on the radio, no?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chuck, taxi man.
Chuck, the taxi man. What are you going, Chuck?
I'm there. Listen.
Yes.
All right. Last week Friday, I think it was when you after the Cavalier interview. I don't think I caught the program when it started.
Yes.
But I think I heard you saying that you read the rules.
Yes. Regarding interfering.
That a lot of people were not aware of the rules.
Right.
Today, when Mr. Speed was explaining to you his version of the rules, I noticed I didn't hear you say anything.
Did he give a version of the rule, or did Mr. Speed give a version of the rule, or he
never gave
his thoughts and what he think should happen?
He gave his thought about who interfere or who will I say affect who.
No, man, he's saying he didn't think it affected, but that's his opinion. And he also stated that he doesn't think the rule should allow it to take that long to come to a conclusion.
And that is so. My point is, Orville, you may have been correct in your assessment that a lot of us would have been saying that them people, because you might say that we don't know the rules, or we know half of the rules, or part of the rules. you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like when the part where the ball looked like it went outside. Remember that one that the goalkeeper never get?
Yes.
Yes. And as Zidane said then, which is the rule, that is 100 of the ball have to go over.
Yeah, man.
95 gone over and 5 still left over. It's not outside.
Not at all.
Right?
Yeah.
But what I realized doing, Orville, is that all of the people that I would have spoke to, I would just talk to so I would talk to people and people ask you, what do you think? Everybody was of the view that they robbed Cavaliers.
Jamaican audience, I don't expect any different. In a highly emotional game,
but
the average man on the road has said them.
I can't remember watching an international game where all of 7 minutes it takes VAR to come up.
Yeah,
with the
no,
right
man, I've
decision.
seen Premier League games where it take long, man.
How much?
Trust me.
And all of 7 minutes did that?
Sometimes 5 makes me, I forgot 7. But it take
No
long.
matter how long once the correct decision was made for me. And the correct decision was
I will agree.
if it was the other way
that
around
what
and
we
them take 18 minutes and give we a goal where we
There would be no complaint.
We wouldn't be complaining about the time.
I think that therefore that makes VAR, the whole use of VAR, what I call it now, it just not make no sense.
No, man, the correct decision was made. No matter how long.
I've talked to so many Jamaican referees.
We are of the view that VAR is supposed to assist the on-field referee. Isn't that so?
Then that happened?
Yes.
No.
And the referee decides that interference was going on.
In this case, he pointed to goal. He said goal.
And he got the assistant.
And he got the assistant to say maybe you would have been wrong.
His decision.
No. VAR never overruled.
VAR overruled.
No, they did not.
Big man. VAR did not overrule. VAR called him back to say take a second look. The final decision is still his.
No, hold on. Hold on, Chuck, hold on, man. Hold on, Chuck. Chuck, listen. No, Chuck, listen. Chuck, remember the referee.
Like
First of all, the only reason why it was ruled off is because he was in an offside position interfering with play. The referee in the middle. Hold on, my boss. Hold on, Chuck, man. The referee in the middle could not have known that he was in an offside position to begin with because the assistant referee did not flag. So you can't say the VAR should have called referee attention to that. Yes, the man was in an offside position. You now check if he was interfering with play. You can't
there was no offside flag. So
there was no offside flag. So the referee couldn't. He had to point for the goal.
Can you remember last year? I think it was Nottingham Forest who put up this.
No man, Chuck, let's accept that point, man. The referee in the middle.
VAR is not assisting.
No, just accept that point.
That?
No, man, just accept that point first before you move on. The referee in the middle did not see a flag from his assistant. So he had to blow for the goal.
Yes.
So then the VAR pointed out that, listen, the man was in an outside position. You go and check now if he was interfering with play. That a fear, my boss?
All right, fine. But
okay,
are you saying to me that the VAR should come over and say, take a look at this, and the referee is still convinced that there is a goal? You're saying to me that because VAR call him over and say, look at this, that thing will have to overrule the decision that he's made?
I've seen referees go into the monitor, sent to the monitor by VAR, and they stick with their on-field decision initially.
That is very few and far between Zidane and
Yeah, because most of the time VAR call you over because there was an error. But you have occasion when they went over and said, listen, no, I'm sticking with my decision. Yeah, I've seen it multiple times.
My point is, Orville, there must be a time that we say if VAR fails to bring the referee over to show him a discrepancy, the on-field decision must stand.
All right, Jamaican supporter.
7 minutes is a whole heap of time to make me out there.
And I'm saying if the thing was the other way around, where they took 17 minutes to give Jamaica a goal, you would never.
No.
So I understand.
I have a problem with it. I am saying, even if the shoes on the other foot, it is taking too much time, and we need more time to play.
All right. We said what we have said already. You sound like a very emotional Jamaican supporter. And we understand.
If me talk to 100 people Friday, the whole 110 meters.
Talk to 100 referees.
Yes.
Jamaican referees. I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what they tell you.
What you were talking to is 100 emotional Jamaican supporters. We understand.
No,
We can't sound like that. But we have to run.
No, what Sunday, you know? Yeah.
Wait. The break catch you, man. I have a J trace, man.
Draw the line.
All right.
Draw the line.
We have to run, Chuck, man. We have a J trace, man.
No
we
problem.
right after the break.
Yeah,
Hold on, Mr. J trace person. We'll come back right after. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Borussia Dortmund came from behind to beat Lille to reach the quarterfinals of this season's Champions League. The French host took a 5-minute lead when Jonathan David swept his first-time finish through the legs of the unfortunate goalkeeper, Gregor Cabal. It put Lille 2-1 up on aggregate after a 1-1 draw in the away leg in Germany, but having come close several times, Dortmund hit back in the second half and leveled in the 54th minute when captain Imran Khan converted a penalty after Thomas Munir nudged Sergio Gunares in the box. Maximilian Barrera then headed narrowly wide, but made amends in the 65th minute, firing into the roof of the net from Guerrero's pass. Canada forward David had a chance to level the tie to send Lille into the last 8 of the competition for the first time, but his close-range effort was well saved by Will Hakan Harlison. The pink strike was pushed over the bar by Cabal. Niko Kovac Dortmund side will now face La Liga giants Barcelona next in the competition. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Dangel Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
Yes, it's tax time. March 17 is the due date for your income tax returns. Self-employed individuals are required to file their annual returns SO4 and estimated return SO4A with income tax, education tax, NHT, and NIS due and payable on one return. Companies are required to file the ITO2, which is the annual return, and the estimated return ITO7. Visit jamaicatax.gov.jm or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sanya? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. And I understand Mr. Garth Gale is online. All right, so we go to the J3's president. Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. How are you, Orville?
Not too bad, sir. Thanks for waiting through that plethora of commercials. But that is when you have a big sports program and many people want to be a part of it. I'm here with Zidane as well.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Garth.
Mr. Gale, we hear that the track, is it the track or the stadium that is downgraded from level 1 to level 2?
All right, what I can tell you, I've just left the National Stadium. I walked 400 meters from the start right back to the finish, which is actually a back start. We would have looked, it was a team of us along with the company that laid the track, and we had a plethora of questions which were all answered immediately. Mm-hmm. What I can tell you is that what I have seen, what I have felt, and what now obtains is a track, a 400-meter, 8-lane track that is technical, official, and athlete friendly. So in regards to the classification, as far as I am aware, that is yet to be completed.
When you say the classification is yet to be completed, you are not yet, you can't vouch that it is downgraded to level 2.
Thank you, because I've not seen a document that...
I don't love talk until me hear the official them talking of people. So where is all this talk coming from that the track is done?
However, what I can tell you
so there's something
is that we walked with a measuring wheel, and with all that I would have learned, not only from Freddie Green while I was a student at GC Foster College, but also as a member of the last World IAF Technical Commission, that what I would have observed, what I saw, what I would have measured, and the bumps and all the feel and the texture, that I believe that they have delivered a track with a 5-year guarantee.
Where is this argument coming from, sir, that the track has been downgraded?
I couldn't tell you, because when I on my way home from our executive meeting last night is when I would have heard that this is in the media. But as I said, when it comes to the documentation, which I know is easily added, it really rests first and foremost with IPL, which is the owners of the facility, through the government, and that is being taken care of. And until I receive such a copy of such documents, I will refrain from speaking in that regard.
President, I'm seeing here where a release from the World Athletics in 2019 said that venues that were certified before 2019 would have expired December 31st, 2023. So maybe that's where that came from, that they're not sure if we will be recertified or we have done the procedure to be recertified.
Since 2023?
Since 2023. Is that the case?
Well, you're asking a question, and so it's not correct to ask another question. But what I can make a statement is to say that I have seen a document that speaks to a level 1 classification of the previous track to 2026.
Oh. Yeah, man.
And
But this wasn't what people were talking about. They said because the track really why it gone a level 2.
We have to be patient. We have to be patient in how this process goes, because it has to be taken to aspects or parts of what is laid has also be taken to a lab, a specific lab.
Here's what I want to know, Mr. G. Is it that every time a track is redone, then the IAAF have to come and certify that track? Is it that is the case?
Yes, and I answer yes, because of the type of events that we host or have on our current track in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah.
The type of competition that we boast, that we successfully stage here in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah, man. So they want to take a look at the track.
Working with the government,
yeah,
and other entities to have more international events of that of the past to be staged back here again.
No, man. You see, my listeners.
Yes,
you see, my listeners, Mr. G. A one specific thing they want to talk about. Is the track downgraded? And if it is not downgraded, what's the process for it? What questioning around that? So it was a level 1 track prior to the refurbishing work. Somewhere, somebody said it has been downgraded to level 2. The president at the J3 says he has seen no such documentation. Here's the question. When a track is refurbished, if it was a grade 1 track before, it is now refurbished, does it now need the authorities from the IAAF to come and look at the refurbishing work and say this level 1 is still level 1 or it has to be downgraded? Do they have to repass it, or because it was a level 1 before, it remains a level 1 after the refurbish?
No, they need to also calibration, recertification is part of calibration.
Yeah.
And so it has to go back through a process.
Yeah, but have ICC visited us as an ICC? The IAAF people visited us since the track is really
World Athletics. Okay, similar. You're saying you're using the old acronym.
Oh, World Athletics.
The new acronym is World Athletics.
Is World Athletics in Jamaica?
Yeah, World Athletics is the new acronym.
Are they in Jamaica?
But just to simply say to you that I am confident that all that process is being worked out, and that prior to the 24th of March, when the handover will be done,
yeah,
that I will be able to say to you, Orville, and I will return to your program.
Yes, ma'am.
That this is the certification officially.
Level 1.
Because it goes through a process. They would have done stage 1. That is why no other event can take place until the official handing over is done.
When
that I gave you a date.
Yeah.
24th of March.
No, man. The question I was asking, when does World Athletics, will they get here between now and and champs, which is the next big stage?
Yes.
So they'll have to get
definitely.
So they will have to get here first to determine whether it's level 1, level 2, or level 3.
That is correct.
Where this woman come? That's why I say people, you know, if you follow me, you know, as a broadcaster, will look news to me. Me ain't not run with that. Huh?
What? See, Orville.
Hold the line, Sergi. We give you a few minutes after. We're coming.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're talking to Mr. Garfield. Mr. President, let me just, because the whole Jamaica listening right now. Was it a level 1 track before the refurbish?
Yes.
Are you expecting it to be a level 1 track when the World Athletics people get here before champs?
The track, yes.
All right. I don't know if you have any more questions.
No, that tells everything. So it's not factual that it has been downgraded to a level 2. That's what the information is now.
Oh.
You have anything to add before we run, Mr. Garfield?
No, just simply to say that I'm very pleased. As I said, I would have physically walked 400 meters off the track from start to finish.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased with what I've seen because even on the bleachers or the eastern side of the track,
yeah,
we now have measurement or rather markings that will now permit us to run 100 meters from the south to the north. Normally, the 100 meters are run from the north to the south.
Yeah.
Now we can do we suffer from the breeze.
Right.
So we can now benefit from both worlds within the timeline.
Right.
To have a 6 lane available to us to run the 100 meters, a 16 100 meter layout that will allow us to conduct the 100 meters on both sides. Okay. On the regular side, it's north to south, it's 8 lanes.
Yeah.
The other side, it is 6 lanes. Or we can get 6 comfortably
I tell you something,
for the 100 meters.
All people are listening for now is whether the track
the
is
4x200 meters, which is a novelty for the Gibson relay, the markers are in. We also have for the juniors the 70-meter hurdles, the 80-meter hurdles. Those marks are now fully in. There can't be any mistake by any of our technical officials. So there have been improvements done in the facilities of the track
to
accommodate
the
events that we traditionally host.
I want to say this to you as somebody that I have long-standing respect for, and I know it's mutual. Anyhow, the track people them come back and downgrade it to level 2. Some people going to have all kind of things to say. So we did break with story and
again.
No, the president come and poop on the story. Yes.
Orville, I would say to you that I have not seen a document
suggesting
that tells me that there is a downgrade.
And if there's such a document,
I did not say to you. I did not. So again, I am very careful.
All right, but I'm saying even
if it is that,
yeah, people.
So but listen to the question, Mr. G. If the track is going to be downgraded, it would have to be downgraded by the World Athletics people.
Yeah, and why would others get that information before you as the
president? And you would know whether the World Athletics people are there in Jamaica or not.
There are other factors that are also attributed to the classification.
Uh-huh.
And many Jamaicans may not be aware of that.
Yes.
There are other factors that have to be made available.
But who determines accreditation? Isn't it the World Athletics body?
The governing body for track and field, World Athletics.
Right. And if they are not here, then it is premature to say the track will be downgraded or has been downgraded.
Again, I did not say that they are not here. They could be here. They could be on their way. I'm telling you what
you don't get no official documents suggested.
And the persons who did the marking were the persons who have done marking for several Olympic games.
No man, me not at
including
the Mr. G.
the
Me pass
Olympic
the markings,
Games
you know. I'm
in
past.
Paris.
I'm past whether the track is in great condition or not. You know. All my listeners want to know is whether or not the track has been done. I mean,
And that again,
yeah.
and that again, my brother, and our sports loving listeners is to be revealed.
All right, sir. Leave it right.
And I'm not afraid to come back on the program because I can match what it is. I am not saying that it may not be or it is.
But you say at this
I'm
point,
telling
as
you
president of the J Trade, you have got no
official
community
word
to say that it is done.
Thank you very much.
All right, leave it right. Thank you, Mr. G, for being on the show.
God bless you and God bless your listeners. And we continue to uplift the development of track and field as one of the main sports in Jamaica.
All right. You know, once Monty Perkins said, young man, one of the tools you'll need to become a proper broadcaster is a healthy dose of skepticism. When you hear stories that your own mind says, don't run until you it's quite often you will lead people astray, and your reputation depends on people. People must can listen to you and say, boy, I'm here. Higgins said. So once Higgins said, me don't say something. I've always told people I don't want to be first. I have no interest being first with anything. I want to be first in terms of I prefer to wait and get
because
official thing.
You can't downgrade a track without inspecting the track first. That's what the management must say. So that has not happened yet.
No.
So the report is either premature or completely wrong.
And it means so when them come, they won't say don't.
Yeah, but it is premature.
And I don't know why would let us say them do it and tip off somebody and say, oh, we don't.
How would they know that they're going to downgrade?
Why would that happen without the J-Trace president? No?
How would it happen without an inspection, official inspection?
Maybe they inspect it 12 o'clock one night.
Okay.
When nobody knows.
Well, the IPL people would know because they have to let you into the stadium.
Well, there you go.
So somebody ought to know.
So people, that's the thing. What me I tell you. That is why the sports desk remains the most credible sports show in the world. We're not gonna just come and so understand, but we believe. Now, if it is the president who them lead wide, that's a different argument. But we get the president himself. He said, "Me don't know about that level." All right. We go back on 615-2841. Call me and make me hear one.
We probably can take two more before the end of the program today.
All right, we go on. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Wagwan.
Yes, we are saying great. Yeah, man, big up.
You done Wagwan?
There.
Oh, the clothes here. You ready to go out, sir?
Oh, yes, man. Oh, yes.
May I talk about the airport?
No. No, we're not going to the airport.
So hold on. You know, it's Selassie come.
Selassie?
Yeah.
No, man, we are coming big on. The man are coming big on Selassie, man. But we're not going to the airport. We're not that crazy.
Ever is garment.
We might go to the hotel, because we understand which hotel is going to be.
Oh. So that's what press conference sitting there.
No, there will be no press conference.
Easy attack. I understand that international law say you must come in 48 hours.
Yeah, and they decide to take the fine.
We now come and look at Cairns, Jamaica. Tonight we are coming and left as the match done began.
These are the pep, why the pepper come to?
No, why would Pep come? Pep busy man. Pep worry about Man City getting into the Champions League.
But it should be it's a good day, you know.
So you're not going?
Eh?
You're not going to the game?
No. Me a countryman. Me watch on afar. Always.
Okay.
On afar. So you know, it's a good day as a fanatic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because all along we are seeing it on the TV, you know.
Yeah, man, it's great to see these people live.
You get a chance if I'm on the bench.
Well,
you get a chance.
This will definitely motivate some of the clubs who have the potential. Yeah, well, no, this will motivate some of the clubs who have the potential. You might not get another Messi, but you might get high-profile games to give you a chance to make some money. You understand? So, do the right things, play some good football and get good results. You might be here. So you will get the money from gate receipts, and Cavalier will get money from being at this stage of the competition as well.
Yeah, and it is there every year, you know. So,
yes.
So it is there, and not the big side.
You can imagine how the Mount Pleasant bar supposed to say, look how this could be me, man, if we never fire time.
Yeah. No, but think you go next year and the other year and the other year.
He might not see Messi next year.
Oh, well, but
all I can tell you is that we usually say Mount Pleasant have the bag.
Yeah.
After tomorrow evening, another Mount Pleasant have the bag in a local football.
Yeah.
This what I'm saying.
Cavalier will not be a poor club anymore.
As I'm saying, it will be there every year. Whoever can reach faith.
Yes.
And there's no big side in the Caribbean we are Jamaica side from reaching up.
I agree.
Almost every year.
I agree.
You know?
So the next step is the next achievement that will
the odd year, but we should be there or thereabout.
While it will be difficult, the next achievement for the Jamaican clubs, for a Jamaican team to achieve now is to get to the Club World Cup. Means you have to go deep in this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we want now, we don't want to get embarrassed, you know, even if we don't go through. And realistically, the Cavalier won't pass this time. Although you know, looking on the game the other day, it wasn't Cavalier wasn't played after park, you know.
Not at all.
You know, them get some good chances.
Yeah, man, they play well.
Yeah. So
they compete. A lot of people were impressed. I hope no people decide to them go watch some Cavalier game. It's Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening.
I want to tell you, the look of it, you know, the optic, it look good.
Yes.
It look like a Anfield night or a Old Trafford night, you know.
It's true, man.
Yeah, even the youth, them look a bit still, but them look like somebody where you can watch.
Yeah, man, they showed great character.
Because when you see the JPL, them don't look, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, what a different presentation making.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So. Yeah, man, big up on yourself and hopefully it goes how it should go, you know.
Yeah,
all right, man.
Hopefully, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man, all right. Cool.
At 3 minutes to 4, we can take one, you know. And take one last one. How much Jamaica got now? 312 for 6. John make 101. Javel Glenn make 68. And now Brad Barnes on 40, Odin Smith on 30. Those are the top scorers. Blackwood had also made, I think, 31. If nobody is on, then we can probably make a
Blackwood Farmers did somewhat.
Yeah. Started out brilliantly and just
the middle of the species are there, you know.
Yeah. Blackwood is that. He's not putting his hand up after those early rounds.
Not at all. Before let me give the listeners them an update on the Champions League games as well. Hold on. There it.
Hey, somebody just text me and said it is Michael Johnson's team. Somebody on the Michael Jackson.
I heard that.
The Michael Johnson's team that spoke about the track being downgraded.
Oh.
So maybe them know more than the president at the village race.
Oh.
Now, me not even not tell you who is what, you know. But me like to get to the story. So maybe the Michael Johnson, somebody of the Michael Johnson team knows something with the local president.
Yeah.
From
it appears. So they talked to one of the journalists.
So
who wrote the story.
So me not poo-poo a man thing, but the president don't know about.
Yeah, because I heard somebody from the Michael Johnson team on a media show program earlier this morning.
And him said the track downgraded.
No, he didn't say that, but clearly a link is there with that person and that media.
Well, me I work with the president for now. We squeeze one for a minute. Hello.
Hello.
You have 60 seconds.
Rich. Yes, Rich here.
Yeah.
I second the view. It was a good look to see a Jamaican Premier League team playing in Miami and not look like they didn't belong there.
Yes.
I think if they had taken a more positive approach in the first half, probably we could have gotten a different result. But even with the result.
Yeah, but didn't they create enough opportunities though? Good ones.
Yes,
they created the best one of the first.
But I think the composure that was required to put away some of those opportunities is what was missing.
No, that's why I agree, but it's not about the approach.
And I think that lack of composure could have been them being overawed by the.
So it wasn't about the approach for me. It wasn't the approach was the problem. It's the composure in the attacking third. That's where I agree.
That's what I'm talking about. So if that composure would come from not feeling overawed by the occasion.
Yeah.
So I am hoping that a few of the players, if not the team, recognize that they can compete at that level,
Mhm.
and you see a change in the mind and mindset of the players, and by extension, how
Yeah,
the
man.
team performs going forward. So that is what I took from the game.
Yeah,
But
man.
it was a good look.
All right, Rich. Thanks for
yeah.
the call. You're going to the game, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Hopefully, you watch it on television so we can discuss it. Well, we can discuss leading up tomorrow, and then we can discuss it again on Friday. Big up yourself. Thanks for the call.
All right. Okay.
All right. Remember, Aston Villa lead 3-1 on aggregate. If they advance, which is likely now at halftime in that game, then they will face the Paris Saint-Germain. You know, Leon Bailey is on that team. All right. So Arsenal, they now lead 9-2 on aggregate over PSV. Atletico Madrid, they still lead 1-0. So that's 2-2. I was telling some of that this game is going to be tight. It might very go to penalty like yesterday. So those are, let me see if those the other game here. And Lille were knocked out. So Dortmund has advanced through. So those are the games on today. All right, at halftime. Join us tomorrow. No? Same place, same time. People do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning the First from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God and Sports. Sensible. 89 FM Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
Sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Life gets through. Jaja sweep over my soul. Think about sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempest blow, Jaja will sweep over my soul. Every day, every morning, I will sing a song of praise to Him. Hail the King of Kings. Every day, I will rise. Every morning, I will sing. Every evening, I will lift my voice in praise. Oh Lord, sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempest blow, just rise and fill my heart and pray and sing for Jah Almighty. I say stream over my soul. Give me faith, oh Jah, I pray, oh Lord, face another day. Oh,
you're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega.
Face another day. Carry on life's road. Carry on my load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry over. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Please tell me where I've been. Oh, help for it is passing. Oh, help for you to go. Without whom I could not be. Maybe you're trying to leave out of your life. I wouldn't be so unwise. And so I promise to serve thee, oh my Lord. And I beg thee some mercy. Lord, give me strength to face another day. Journey along life's road. Carry my heavy load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh, my Lord. Life has become a burden. Living in this evil system. Oh, Jah, please strengthen me. I cannot make it alone. I need you as my own. Oh, Jah, I call on thee. Some are trying to leave you out of your life. Or I wouldn't be so unwise. And so I promise to serve thee with all my heart. And I beg thee some mercy. Lord, give me strength to face another day. Make it along life's road. To carry on my load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh, my Lord. Say, give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. And do the holy word. Oh, yeah. Give me strength that I can make my stand above the sinking sand.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get something from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not instant, it's a MoneyGram. So check your phone, your money land. VMBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VMBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out behind the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VMBS money transfer.
Paul, I need help with a vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Key?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price both here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, March 9 to Sunday, March 30, 2025. With the Teleton revealed during the church service starting at 11 a.m. Call in and sow or make a donation online and add in all your donation details.
This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372, or Jamaica National 20000.